Hacha!
Holy shit, guys.
Thumbs up, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Did you, oh, fuck, I forgot. Hold on, wait. I forgot to do something. That's okay, because I could just do this. Hiya! But for streaming purposes, what is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Werner Cassius, and welcome back to Discord Dungeons and Dragons with the Solaires. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
But I say, wow, if you just made me think of the guards from We Happy Few. Hello there. Have you been taking your joy? God.
I've never played that game.
It's an interesting game. Like, genuinely have had a lot of fun with it.
Is it a good game?
Yeah, no, that's questionable. But the story's actually interesting.
Now we're here to talk about, though.
That's not what we're here
We're
to
here
talk
to talk about what happened last time on
You're talking about
this game we're playing. What's this game we're playing?
You're talking about what happened last time on D&D. The Solaires, after making their way to Skystead in order to try to save the people and to handle the last abyssal avatar, and essentially meeting up with Formalden inside of this massive illusion, the parties had to battle their own like dreams and visions, having to deal with these slod-like frog monsters. Ended up helping Formalden try to keep control of himself, and ultimately getting the opportunity to try to help him by him helping you. Resting, you ended up having to take on essentially a Phrazd version of Formalden and these 4 doppelganger-like creatures. As the fight went on, it was a uphill climb in some ways, a piece of cake in others. Ultimately, the challenge was there, but that didn't stop you guys from taking it one step at a time, tearing them apart, and ultimately taking Formalden down once and for all. And as he laid there in that puddle of ooze, puddle of ichor, choosing to lift him up instead of slaying him, you guys were left hearing the sound of clapping, as you saw not just a one-armed paladin anymore. You saw the once hero Vector, the Valiant, now with a nightmare-like arm. If you guys have ever played Soul Calibur or know who Nightmare is, very similar. As you see him clapping, and he goes, well done, adventurers. Solaires. He stands across this battlefield from you. Well, it seems you have done it. Defeated every single one of them. From Frazer Blue to Demogorgon. From Juiblex to Zuggentmoy. From Grazit to Unogu. You were able to take every single one of their avatars down, one by one. You just see him looking at you with a smile on his face. How do you feel?
Everything hurts.
What he said.
Who are you?
Oh, we haven't gotten the opportunity to meet. My name is Vector. In life, I was once a hero and protector of Atharia. And now, an agent of the Abyss.
I see. So you're an enemy?
Yeah. To you all, I am a villain, and I am an adversary. One that you can certainly try to take down, but I don't think you all are capable, at least at the moment.
Not at this moment.
No.
No.
Hey, can I have a rain check on that one? Garnet says, just coughing up blood.
My name is Aegir Firecrest.
You watch as he actually comes up and he actually extends out his hand He actually chooses not to use the demon-like arm. He's using like his human hand. It's a pleasure.
I am a
You,
fire giant.
I can tell based on the etchings on your weapon and the way you fight. You seem similar to Sindus.
Somewhat, yes.
Somewhere in that region. So I know that there are giants on that continent. Unfortunately, I've limited experience leaving Atharia.
No, I understand. So, you seem respectable.
I feel like you all have earned a little bit, a monicum of respect. I have no need to kill you. At least, not at the moment.
Really?
Thank you.
So, when do you want to kill us?
Well, you see, that lies the problem. I genuinely don't. I don't want to kill you. I feel like you've
That's
all
what
been
Fallen said.
you've all been through so much and have done so much. And I feel like I feel like you've done a very good job protecting the country that I was willing to die for. However, I need to die. I have to. That is just
You have to.
it is just a necessity that needs to happen. I've made my decisions, I've sowed my choices. I more came here to thank you. You've done everything that I wish I could have done. You've done a lot of mistakes that were made by the previous monarch.
Could I insight check this?
Absolutely.
Okay. I will be using Avray.
Are you sure?
No, but surely it won't be that bad, right?
Oh, certainly no.
Can I?
19. Okay, I'll take it. 19.
What was that time? What was that time?
Can I also try to insight
Absolutely.
check?
Anybody who would like to roll an insight check certainly can.
Yeah, I'm going to, yep.
This is too suspicious. Like he could
Yeah,
be
he's being weird.
could be,
Is
like-
he? My gut feeling is that he's here for kill me when you can, or some weird surrendering.
My gut feeling is honestly kind of the same because
I can't tell what his angle
mission
is.
is done.
But at the same time, if he was trying to do that, then
Oh.
whoever he serves in the Abyss would be fucking him over currently and actively screwing him.
Well, here's the thing. He's not an abyssal avatar.
No, he's not an
Mhm.
avatar, but he is a servant of. I'm just
He-
trying to figure out his angle. Like, what's his gain here?
Completely fair.
Maybe he's just horny
Uh,
and thinks blue's hot. We never know.
For
Yes, the 17-year-old.
Did
Oh yeah.
did Aegir want to roll, or is Aegir just like going off of first impressions?
He's going entirely off first impressions. He doesn't know much about this character.
Completely fair.
Can
But I say
I
yeah.
get up within 5 feet?
Yeah.
To
He
let
does-
the mask activate.
Absolutely. You're true sighting him.
Yes.
Absolutely. Aegir, just to kind of give a general description for pretty much all of you guys, because you haven't seen him in a while. You see this paladin-looking figure dressed in like very nice polished armor, but you would notice that at where an insignia of a god once was has been torn away. You see that he carries a very nice like kite shield. He carries I'm about to say for you, Aegir, he carries what appears to be like a massive size greatsword that he carries in one hand. He is like he's around 7 foot, 7'1", very tall, very tall. And he's just like kind of an older guy. Like he's probably like 50s, like 50s, 60s. Like his hair's kind of swept back, but you can see like his hair was probably brown at one point. It's turning gray. But you can definitely see like wear on his body. The one thing that kind of throws you off a little bit is the demon-like arm. Like the demon-like arm is a little intimidating. But it's like I imagine for Aegir, it's like you've seen worse and dealt with worse, but it's like it's definitely off-putting.
I've seen worse today.
I've seen worse today. No, but it's like, but the thing is like, as far as his character is and the way he presents himself and carries himself, he doesn't give off the vibe of like, oh, I'm here to kill you. He's just kind of here to kind of like, oh no, about to say, good job. Like, genuinely. If he was truly dishonorable, he could have attacked you guys while you were weak.
Yeah, no, I know he's an honorable dude.
For the rest of you guys, as far as your inside checks goes, he's being honest. But Belwraith, there's a level of sadness when he looks at you, when he says doing the things that I couldn't do. But I would say, like, I can't speak for you, Wanderer, but I imagine Belwraith could probably relate to somebody being thrust into a position of great honorifics, but failing to do what it was entitled to do. It's like
Belwraith probably only feels that for half a second before.
Oh, for sure.
Oh wait, no. He flip-flopped to literally demons.
Yep.
I don't really feel bad for this guy.
For sure. But I'm not saying like, oh yeah, Belwraith totally feels like, no, that's your prerogative. But I would say like,
I see what you mean.
Of all the people who could understand it though, I feel like Belwraith would be probably the most.
He gets the angle, but it doesn't feel bad.
You toughed it out. That's the thing. But Vector also was assassinated, so I mean.
Yeah.
By
the king.
Yeah, by the king, the man he was sworn to protect. Like he had him killed. But the thing is, you see Vector go, I need to die. And the thing is that I need you all to do it. And unfortunately, if I don't die, then terrible things will happen on this plane of existence. Not this pocket plane, but the plane outside. I am an anomaly. And until I am eliminated, I will cause nothing but harm and problems.
What do you gain out of death, other than being able to be put to rest again?
Knowing that I'm the reason why Atharia has proper protectors. The fact that Atharia is ruled by a proper governing body, where the church isn't corrupted, where the kingdom, the crown isn't trying to slay the ones beneath them, and the fact that my beloved can rest with so little, with knowing that all of this is gone. I am on the path to damnation. My soul is forfeit. I've accepted this. But until I know that you are capable, I can't pass on. It means you have to kill me.
I see. So, time and place?
Time and place? Absolutely. You watch as he kind of reaches into his pouch, and you guys see this very disturbed looking talisman. Like, picture something out of Darkwood, if you guys have ever seen like things from that game. But I say, it's very kind of disgusting and creepy looking. But it's like a circular medallion with like symbols and edges of like thorns and like almost like grotesque veins. And he will toss it to Blue.
Oh, crap.
That item you can use to enter the bottom of the abyss.
Oh.
It will only work for you.
Only Blue or for all of
All of you.
Okay.
It will only work for those who have actually fought an abyssal avatar. In my lady's domain, we will fight.
Who is your lady?
I was about to ask that too, actually.
She wants to meet you personally. I am sworn not to say it. You understand?
But can you answer yes or no?
I could, yes.
Is it the Spider Queen?
No.
Balls. I'm out of ideas.
She is in her own domain, far from here. Only the truly desperate worship her. No, my lady has waited a very long time to meet people. But I cannot say names. I cannot talk much of her. I am bound by my word to not speak of it. And you understand that when I pledge my word, very rarely will I break it.
Of course, honor and all that.
Of course. The only thing I can give you that I am unfortunate to tell you, there is a window for you to come. He points to the domain around you. This unfortunately will not go away. Because I have walked in here. It unfortunately is tainted. By me, but more by the man you crossed. The Abyssal Prince of Illusions. He has kind of festered this domain. And unfortunately, with any wound left untreated, it will become worse. This domain will continue to spread. And every couple of days, hordes of demons will start to make their way. You have time. It'll take maybe 4 days for the first horde to come through. But every demon will be trying to get through this wound. If you kill me,
Any idea?
it will go away.
Any idea where they'll be centralized at?
I believe right here in Skystead, they will come out, but they will swarm out in all directions. This isn't the devil's legions of the 9 hells. This is the demons of the abyss.
Of course.
There will be no safety. There will be no mercy. They will kill relentlessly. And many will die, and I don't want that. That's why I wish to come speak to you as soon as I could. He looks at Jubilu, carrying from Alden. Are you planning to spare him?
I would like to spare him.
Good. He was a desperate soul. I wish I could have helped him, but unfortunately it was not my place. By my lady's words, I was not to interfere.
The others, they were
No.
far gone, and they agreed with all of this.
Agreed.
In his final moments of lucidity, he saw through, and I was able to get to him.
Indeed. I was watching in my own way. You watch as he kind of lifts up his demon hand, and you see like a abyssal eye kind of form. Not allowed to interact, but I was allowed to watch. That being said, I warn you now. That talisman will bring you to the bottom of the abyss. But once you're there, you cannot leave until I am dead.
Okay, so is there like anything we need to watch out for while we're down there? Is it going to teleport us directly to you, or do we have to find you? Like, what's the game plan here?
It will bring you to the Citadel of the Dusk. And that is where you will find me.
I have never heard of that place.
I'm going to say this
I've
right
heard
now.
of that place.
No. I like even like Belwraith, of all people that might have had a chance, it's you, and even then, no. You have your time. 4 days.
Now, one more question: Are we going to be fighting just you, or the legions of your lady as well, trying to defend you?
No. Just me.
Well, that's not terrifying.
It'll take all of you to do it. Because I unfortunately cannot hold back.
No, that's not surprising.
And I have no intentions of breaking my word ever again. So, Solaris.
I'm back.
So, Solaris. I will say this. I do need to return to my lady. But is there anything you wish to ask me before I leave?
First off, I would like to say that Queen Atharia is doing well and has found a better love.
That is good to hear. Anybody who would like to may roll an insight check.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, I'll insight this one.
12.
19. That's actually. Hold on. I think I still have.
You have a surprisingly
Yeah, I
low
saw-
insight.
I don't have
27.
proficiency. I still have a fuck ton of Bardic because I didn't use any because nothing targeted me. 22.
True, yeah.
Ache your nose.
But I say, with your guys' rolls, but I say, Garnan, is that just 10 total for you, or is there
12.
12? Okay. But I say, Garnan, but you're kind of like, okay. All right. For the rest of you guys, there's a level of relief from that. And for you, Aegir, and you, about to say Belwraith, there is a. Why does he care? Like genuinely.
It was crushing.
Shut the fuck up.
Is that the vibe that I'm getting though?
Crushing? No.
Ah.
Love, but not in that way.
Is she like a daughter or something?
I mean, you could ask
That's a
him.
character.
Oh, in character? Okay. He looks at you and goes, yes. She is my daughter.
Oh, actually,
Yes.
I wasn't
I,
expecting that.
Luke,
Blue,
wait. She is your daughter.
yes.
Wait, isn't she?
She's my sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Have you, throughout the campaign, guys, have you wondered why Vector's never said anything bad about Blue? Never tried to hurt him. Always willing to talk to him. Never had any issues and never stopped Blue from ever trying to talk to him.
Listen to his music that the first time. Oh.
Are you fucking me? You're fucking me, right? Blue. This is your dad.
You're. Oh.
Salvador owed me a favor a long time ago. And he was the best one to hide you in.
You couldn't have chosen someone better? Salvador's a dick.
The amount of time I had, and an unexpected pregnancy that neither of us prepared for.
Even though he treated me how he did, I was still able to meet my mother and Roland. So even if he was a bad option,
He wasn't my first
I'm
option.
glad you did.
He was not my first option. He was somebody I could trust at the time. Money speaks louder than words. And a king's ransom was what I had to pay. But he never gave you out. He never said who your family was to anyone. He did what he needed to.
He did try to kill me.
Oh, I'm aware.
I will say that.
If you have also above board, do you remember how Salvador was kind of conveniently killed, pretty violently?
Conveniently killed.
Conveniently
Found
killed.
in a
And ironically, when Vector returned to the capital.
yeah,
Yeah.
conveniently killed in a place that he was not meant to be. Yeah,
He never.
a
Winter.
lot of puzzle
Yes.
pieces are.
Oh, yeah.
Winter.
Yeah.
How does it feel to offload this fucking lore drop after
Oh,
so long?
so good, dude. So good. Oh, I waited a long
This is
time.
fuck you for one. Holy shit for two. God damn it for third.
So if Blue died, there was a good chance that the Solaires would get attacked by Vector. Oh. I saw that fucking nod.
Oh, there was.
So,
there
to be clear, what the fuck?
I died. And I had no means to being able to interact with my children again. My only regret was the fact that my daughter was left, but she was already recognized as the princess, so therefore I could not get her out.
I mean, I hate your lineage.
Yeah, no, your lineage kind of sucks all around, dude.
Look,
You got
I
a decent
can vouch-
sister, but that's about it. I bet your grandpa also
Hey.
kind of fucking sucks.
look, they did.
Yeah.
Weren't they the ones who installed slavery?
Yes, it was your technically it was your grandfather was the one who brought back slavery, and it was who was the
Enforced.
previous king is the one who reinforced it and made it worse.
Yeah.
But I say the country
Yeah,
wasn't doing well.
Entire lineage.
Yeah, it was. The Atharia. But the thing is, I just want to point out, none of them were the blood right rulers of the country. Those were the ones married.
Yeah.
But I say,
Oh.
it's almost like marrying into nobility tends to cause more problems.
Okay. I vouch for the person that she's in love with, and he loves her very much.
Yes, the
For
fire
two,
Ganassi.
the Fire Ganassi.
Yes.
He can be trusted. He is genuinely kind, even if he likes to party.
Hmm.
Two. Oh,
Yes.
just a lot of oh.
Yeah, I imagine.
Winter, this is not the first time this week that one of my characters is finding out that, hey, their lineage is tied to a very powerful person.
I mean, in life, Vector was a very powerful person.
In death, they're a very powerful person.
In death, he became even more powerful, but for the worst reasons.
I am. My flabbers are gasted, Blue. Like, what the fuck do I even say to this?
What do I say to this? I'm connected to it.
We've all had a very long day. I think we need a bit of a break. Kill you
Noble
later.
lineage is fucked.
He just looks at you, a serious face. But he looks at you all and goes, "You asked. I simply answered."
Thank you. I like knowing rather than being in the dark.
Hmm.
Questions. I had many, but no.
Yes.
Have you spied on us?
From time to time. It was a bit easier for
Have you
for me to
seen my
watch you.
shows?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
A bit of my few moments of joy in the abyss.
Maybe I'll get to play one for your mistress. Who knows?
Indeed. I'm sure she'd enjoy it.
That'd be nice. Place before we have to fight where we can talk.
However, I will say this before we end up fighting. I do wish to at least express my gratitude and respect everything that you all have done for your kingdom, your country, and your people, whether you intended to do it or not. Greatness is sometimes something we earn, and sometimes it is thrust upon us. But the strength of one's character is how one moves forward with that power and that responsibility. And at least from my perspective, you have done so graciously and genuinely. My words are losing. I had it in my brain. Genuinely kind-hearted.
Okay. I get that you're this big, honorable guy. You came back as a revenant,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
That's known.
Correct.
Because they poisoned you and you were angry about it, right?
No.
No?
I was poisoned, and I was forced to watch them kill the only person I ever truly loved.
Oh,
The
yeah, that'll do it to a
The
guy.
previous king,
They killed Queen Andrano.
they had killed my beloved, and I had to watch, doing absolutely nothing to be able to stop them. Could you imagine
Queen Andrano.
how far you would want to do, or how far you would wish to go to avenge the people that you care for?
Darnan is going to
Would you do-
unintentionally just glance at Alosa and accidentally
Mhm.
meet her gaze.
Yeah, and you see her look at you like, oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Mhm.
I'd kill a bitch.
When
Not
I-
many bitches.
When I became a
I'll
revenant,
kill a bloodline.
when I became a revenant, my only desire was to make him feel the same pain that I felt.
Is
And I-
that why you said yes?
And I couldn't do it. The first time you watch, like, you see him genuinely kind of break a little bit. As a revenant, I went to kill his family, and I couldn't do it. I froze. Nobles who have done terrible things, awful things, have caused so many issues for my home, my country, my people. And I still couldn't do it. And that's how I met her. A revenant who refused his purpose was the conditions needed to speak to me. She gave me an out. Mind you, while I have not harmed a single person, not one that I deemed evil in my eyes, I aided and abetted this massive genocide. I'm the reason why the Abyssal Avatars became a thing, because my mistress showed me how the Abyssal Avatars are created. I swayed the first one to become an Abyssal Avatar. Granted, it took no effort at all. He looks at you, Blue. Valismir wished to become that.
I had a feeling that's why I felt happiness when she was destroyed by his own lord.
But he
He
never...
got squished.
And also, Blue, this kind of comes to light a little bit, Valismir was your teacher and never tried to hurt you even once. Not until you went off on your own.
Yeah.
Could he roll an insight on Belwraith?
Absolutely. How does a 29 do?
Yeah, Belwraith definitely has a question for him, but he can read on Belwraith's face that Belwraith thinks that he's kind of pathetic. So he doesn't even want to, like, speak to him.
If
Probably
you,
thinks he's pathetic.
he looks at
But there is a question that he feels that no one else can answer.
you and he goes, "Speak up. Whether you like me or not, that is your prerogative. I don't care either way. I made my decisions. My soul is damned no matter what I do or what I say. If you have something, speak your mind. Now is the time."
What do you know of Jahath?
You speak of the previous Arc Cardinal, your friend.
I do.
First of all, my condolences. I had no intentions of corrupting him or going after him, but then again it seemed like your own organization did that. As you think of Thorpik and what he was doing to Jahath.
He was still a child.
Yeah. And Valismir simply showed up and gave him an opportunity. That speaks more of the character of Jahath than it does of... than it speaks of me. But if you're curious, his soul is untethered. He is not tied to the Abyss.
That much I am aware of.
I had no intentions of going for him. I influenced one person, and that's it. And it was a demon who wished for it. I made my choices. But unlike anybody else, I hold myself responsible. And I wish for the heroes who stopped all of what I created to put an end to me. If I wanted to kill you, you watch as he draws his blade, and you watch as the realm starts to shake and shamble and warp. I would do it myself. And you just see him just... But now is not the time for that. I want to lose. So you'll need to be at your best.
With your soul, what will happen to it?
My soul is damned. I made my deals, and while I may not have slain a single person, I may not have caused any harm by my own hands. None of my magics have ever harmed anybody that I deemed wasn't worthy of being smote down. Like the king. As you remember what happened to the king of Atharia.
Don't worry. He suffered. He deserved it.
Indeed. If I could have killed him on my own, I would have. But my problem is, he was vastly more powerful. And I would have, if I went all out, it would have left sores near the capital.
Don't.
In other words,
He got what he deserved,
Yeah.
and he helped in one of our growth.
indeed. I could have defeated him on
But
my
that-
own. But then you all would have
That
suffered
doesn't
for
answer my
it.
question.
Hmm.
That doesn't answer my question.
Hmm.
What will happen to your soul once we kill you?
Well, truthfully, one of three things will happen to my soul. It ultimately depends on how he kind of gestures to you guys this goes. If I'm strong of will and determination, when I die, I will probably become a warrior of the abyss, connected to my mistress, a true demon. If I find myself unworthy, and I am slaughtered, perhaps I will find myself in Hades, far from here and out of existence.
The fuck is Hades?
Let's say a place that you don't want to go.
Alright, I believe you on that one.
If you know of liches, that's typically where their souls go.
No thanks.
And the third option.
And the third option? Maybe I might find salvation after all. But that will be your mistress's decision. She is the one who controls the cycle after all.
And it nods a bit.
But
I understand.
unfortunately,
If none of the,
it's not my choice.
if it is either the first option or the second option, it's going to be my choice. And Blue's going to pull out a small green orb.
Ooh.
Out of character, this is a bead of thorn.
Something that could just delete him.
Mm-hmm. We can't have you become a demon full of abyss. And I'm not going to have you banished to the Hall of Hades. So if it comes down to it, and I cannot persuade to bring you to the cycle, I will give you the fourth option.
Roll a persuasion check.
Alright. Good. That's it. Us.
20.
I will use a point of lucky.
Absolutely. I believe this is your last point of lucky.
It is my last point of lucky.
Because I'm pretty sure you used 2 of them in that fight.
I did. 30.
31. He looks at you. So be it. A decision to be made. If I were to go one way or the other. But it'll be your choice to make. I doubt I will be myself at that point. Is there any more questions you all have of me?
If you're to down one of us in the fight, are you gonna go for the insta-kill, or are you gonna try to go for someone else?
He looks at you. I will do what I see fit. And if
That was not the answer I was hoping for, but
and if
alright.
I see you as a threat, then I will kill you. Otherwise, one of your friends might be the problem. But which is worse, your life or theirs? A true measure of a paladin.
I have a question.
Yes.
Another. Should I tell her?
If you wish to. I have refrained from doing so. Solely because I don't know if she would take pride or take shame.
She is a grown woman.
This is true.
She should be allowed to make the choice on her own.
Indeed. The only thing she knows is that heartless monster was not her father. That she knows. But whether Vector the Valiant, or what most people would see me now, Vector the Vile, knowing that I'm her father, that is a whole different level of conversation. But I will leave that to you to decide.
When I will have a Well, this has been enlightening.
I do have one more before we kind of wrap up here.
Yes.
Are you allowed to tell us of any of your weaknesses, or do we got to find that out ourselves?
You'll have to find out on your own.
You know what? That's fair. It's not honorable to know beforehand.
No. Besides, you've come this far. I'm sure that you will defeat me. One way or another.
I would fucking
Wait.
hope so.
Oh, another. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
But just so you know, as I said before, and I will say it again, that talisman is a one-way trip.
How do we get out afterwards?
My mistress will let you out. She will...
Did she want us to lose? I mean, win?
She wants you to win.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing for us?
That is up to interpretation. But she has no intentions to kill you.
Then why fight us at all?
Because of me. Like I said before, I am an anomaly. As long as I exist, I am a sore, an infection in this world. And until I'm gone, there is no way for this world to know peace. Not from the demons.
You said it has to be us specifically that kills you, right?
Correct. You are the only ones who can enter the bottom of the abyss. And the longer I'm on the material plane, the larger the sores, the larger the infections. I only go onto the material plane for moments at a time. Because I know what I am. If I come up to fight you, or even stay here, I could cause massive infections. Swarms of demons will come on their own. You'll end up fighting more Goristros and more of the demons of the ilk. There's a couple of enemies you've made in the abyss that would want to come back for revenge. For you, or for people you care for. No. But if I'm in the bottom, the swarms will come closer to me. And it's harder to get to the bottom of the abyss than it does to get to the surface of your world.
What'll happen to your mistress when you die?
She will be free. Truly, utterly free.
Did he say she will be or we will be? I didn't hear.
She will be free.
And what does that entail exactly?
A natural order in the abyss.
Oh. So is she, like, imprisoned or something?
Yes.
She's not the Chained Oblivion, is she?
No.
You don't fucking say that. Like, I know they're chained up and gone, but you still don't say the fucking name.
That wasn't the name!
No, but
That is their name.
there is a connection.
Is it?
I will give you that.
And I'm assuming you're not allowed to say what it is. Damn.
All you need to know is that you won't find her name in any book. You won't find her in any piece of written scripture. You won't even find it in the Old One's texts. Because even the primordials don't know about her. If you want to know more about her, ask the ones who follow you.
He
Belwraith,
just looks up.
Garnan, and Blue,
Hello.
you feel a cold going down the back of your spines.
I'm gonna make a
Turn
perception
around.
check.
Yeah.
I make a perception.
Absolutely.
Suppose
Okay.
I'll do the same since that's what everyone's doing.
15.
Out of game, I actually fucking hate this guy. Like, I do think he's fucking pathetic. Ooh, I love this country so much. I'd do anything to protect it, but not kill myself. Ooh.
Well, he didn't kill himself. Other people killed him.
Yeah, but I mean, he should kill himself right now.
Well, he can't, unfortunately.
Can't.
I know
not
he
allowed to.
can't.
He
He's
such a pussy, even though he
literally.
literally can't.
I understand that as a player, and Belwraith understands that as a character. It's just like you're not trying hard enough, dude. Like you.
Sure. Okay.
Sure.
Try harder
Uh,
to kill yourself.
I do better. Like you can do more to help Atharia, even in death. You can still serve, and
I mean, he has. He hasn't slain a
Yeah.
single person.
yeah, but he said
He
it
can't. He
himself.
can't stop anything else from happening.
I get that, right? I'm not like criticizing.
I don't
the
think you do.
character, I just
The way we're talking right now, I don't.
I think you're
you do.
contradicting yourself, my guy.
I am, and that's why I'm.
I think this
hating
is some of the most
more.
hypocritical stuff I've heard. And
I
said
know.
in like 3 days.
I just hate him, and I can't.
And that's
figure out
fair.
Why I hate him?
Maybe because you're an Oath of
Yeah,
Vengeance
but, like,
paladin,
it's just
specifically
the
against
best.
him.
Yeah, a little bit.
Better say it might mean that there's a supernatural reason why you fucking hate this guy.
Truly, like out of game, supernatural.
I mean, yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, 100%, you guys are absolutely entitled to go like, this guy failed and he became a monster for everything that he did. But at the same time, for being a monster, he's still not as terrible as the other monsters you fought.
Sure, like yeah, there's worse. It's just that's what it is. He's not like accepting any responsibility
Oh.
on the level that I would expect him to.
Oh no,
That I would expect myself to.
how would you expect him to accept it more other than my soul is damned and forfeited and I have no future beyond this next fight and all I wish is to die to protect the material plane?
Wanderer, I'm gonna do you a favor. Shut up.
Like I
Yeah.
it's what
you're not making any good points right now. I hate to break it to you.
it's like I understand. The thing is, Wonder, I totally get where you're coming from. The problem is that this hole is already pretty deep that he dug himself. He can't dig it any deeper. He's reached bedrock. He can't go further. But as much as he would like to, he can't.
Sure, like
He
he's
needs
not
to
digging
kill
the hole
himself.
any
He literally
deeper.
can't. Do it anyway.
he would
Mm,
he would just come back. That's kind of the problem. It's like he could, but he'd just come back. Probably even more powerful. He is a revenant after all. Either way.
So, are there any other ways that we could stop the hordes from happening?
I mean, simply the old-fashioned way. Kill them as they come out. But the problem with this anomaly is that it is created by the very prison of my mistress, and because of it, no power can seal it away. Not even a wish could put this away. Unless you think it's stronger than a god.
Maybe.
But that being said, 4 days.
Alright, so Wander, you need to put a massive barrier that one spell.
Is there anything else you're wanting to tell us that we haven't asked already?
I guess this. The broken skull has for the most part been wiped out because of you, but there are still sects of it in the world. Ones who still wish to bring upon the effects of the abyss. Ones who wish to become more powerful. And they are in many countries in the Northern Hemisphere. Even in your neck of the woods, as he looks over at you, Aegir. There are even some where you hail from.
I mean, maybe we've kind of worried more about the iron obstinacy, but you know.
Oh. Condalia.
Yes.
Never trusted
I,
their ambassadors. Filthy
I
money
think that's more of a
grubbing
campaign 2 problem.
But I say we all look at the camera.
What do you mean campaign 2?
I unfortunately failed to
you know,
understand.
when we go on our second conquest.
I'm not running for president. Sorry.
I would fucking hope not.
I say I guess that's a campaign 2 problem to deal with. What was that? Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat.
Oh, don't mind me, just breaking the fourth wall.
Huh?
And while
Yeah, that wall over there.
Garnet points directly at us.
he looks at you all and goes, and while you have definitely solved a lot of problems, unfortunately you have made some very powerful enemies. But
That
then,
is to be expected.
but then again, I don't think I need to tell you that. I think you're aware. That being said, if there's anything you would like to do, anything you'd like to say, anyone you would like to visit, now's the time. You have 4 days until the first horde will appear. And he looks at you. Good luck, Solaris. I believe in you. And you watch as you guys all just and you guys find yourselves just outside the entrance you guys went in. But do you guys look back at the dome that you guys came from?
Absolutely, I do.
It no longer is that multicolored dome. It is now an inky black void. With like little bits of like black lightning energy kind of like going up from the top to the bottom. You see dripping from the sides bits of demonic ichor.
Yes.
It looks like an infected wound.
Okay. That's gross.
So, I believe, this is my humble opinion, our best course of action is to rest, recover, and then head straight to what's his name, Vector.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I'm not aware of any.
Like everyone
Precautions
in
we
that
need to
town's
do.
dead, right? We're just like slipping over that. Everyone's in there who's dead.
Yeah, I want to take
Uh,
a look at our actual surroundings. See, are there still Sloths alive? Like, are there civilians here?
You would see if you look outside, you see all of the people that were trapped inside of there are now on the outside.
Oh,
Okay.
they just got shoved out like us. Cool.
Blue, can I see the sending stone to Mary, please?
Yep. He gives it.
You guys are also on the outside. You guys could just go to her.
Yeah, we could just.
Yeah, but
walk
I
over
can
to
just
her.
do this faster. And I will speak into the sending stone.
Absolutely.
This is
It takes
the
literally
Cardinal.
literally a moment. It just flicks to life.
This is Belwraith. Move in. Code phrase your men Gandu.
You watch as there's sudden movement. Like a lot of people just go to like action as quickly as possible. As you call out that phrase, you see paladins at the ready, clerics prepared, and you see Mary at the forefront.
I will also add on to this. No threats seemingly active.
Knowing that they would come fervently, but they no weapons drawn.
Yeah.
But you see Mary come out.
We do not want to terrorize the
Yeah.
civilians
Yeah,
quite
but I
yet.
say you watch
I
it.
don't know, man. The Solars have done a lot of good. We need to balance that shit
I
out.
say we gotta kill them all, guys. Let's go, genocide run. No, but you see that like the paladins and the clerics swiftly come in to help the civilians.
Yep.
You do see Mary and you do see Ellesmere come up to you guys, and goes, "It's about time you all came out. Anybody injured? Anybody need healing?"
Across the board.
Well, I'm actually relatively okay right now.
About
We
this
could use some healing
time,
buds.
Blue's
I think we need a good long rest. We're ready to do anything again.
Yeah.
What time is it right now?
It is nighttime that you guys are coming out. But as you guys went in early in the day, and it's nighttime now.
That's fair. That's fair.
But so there's no sun. That you see that there's plenty of campfires and stuff set up, and you're watching as like the paladins and clerics are escorting the civilians, away from the location. And like more than just civilians, you guys are also seeing like kind of like the desperate types. Like you're seeing people like obviously probably people who are homeless or starving. You see like people that definitely look as bad as they do. Like you see like people like with like bandit attire, like kind of monstrous looking. It's kind of a mesh of people. Like there are definitely plenty of civilians, but you also see like there's plenty of people who like maybe were lured into the location. You were told that from Alden was basically bringing people in who wanted to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And that the count would just grow as the dome continued to grow.
Malden, Blue's carrying him on his back right now.
Yeah, what you see, Mary kind of gives a look to you about like holding him because like she does recognize him. He is one of the few that has made his face like known.
Yeah.
And she looks at. Go ahead.
Is Vlad in this group?
No, remember Vlad's back at the Scales of War, making sure everything is running
Right,
properly.
yes.
But I say Ellesmere is the Holy Knight that's representing.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
He's that elven individual
I'll-
that helped you guys during the Padsdow incident.
I'll seek him out, but I'm realizing I'm interrupting Tiny, so please.
You're fine. I was just pointing out that he's carrying
Yeah, she
the bad guy.
She looks at you and goes, "Is he a threat?"
In his final moments of lucidity, he actively fought against his lord. And if it weren't for him, there'd be a good chance we would have died.
He's also lost his ties to his abyssal prince, so you can just take him prisoner.
Yeah.
We will chain him, but we will do it in a place where he can rest. come along. Let us to get away from this dome. It definitely has taken a much more sour look. And if
We
I'm
also may want to push back camp so far the vectors that this will spread.
you watch as she shouts out some phrases, which Bellarith you would know is like the kind of the common text of the church to like fan out, keep distance, watchful eyes, with nothing more. But you guys follow her to like a kind of like a more secure location.
And now he
It's the
can see out.
98s.
I see.
It's a good time for you to do your thing, Belwraith.
You want to hunt down Ellesmere?
Yeah.
You see him kind of barking commands and like telling people like, get the innocent civilians as far away from here as possible. We could probably start arranging an escort to be able to bring them up to the capital, or maybe even to the city to the north. But I say they're militarized, so they would have space to be able to keep them. But for now, we need to make sure that everything is good here. Our Cardinal, I see. How are you? Better say you did just come out of this situation. You do seem like you've been seen better days. As he kind of looks you up and down.
Recovering, that matters a little now. We have approximately 4 days before the first waves will be coming. Demons, large swarms of. I am uncertain if it will be waves or if it will be a consistent stream of. However, prepare for a stream. The Solaires are already taking action and planning for our denial of this entrance. However, preparation is key.
Absolutely. I will speak with the other holy knights and the cardinals. We will start making a waypoint to be able to secure this location. Do you wish for me to reach out to Vlad and everything to try to double down on securities? Maybe even speak with the capital.
Indeed, I want all hands on deck for this.
Of course.
Recall everyone. All should be here.
Of course, I will speak with them at once. I have, better say, my cardinal partner has the sending spell. We will get in contact as quickly as possible. We could
Certainly.
we could at least be well fortified within the next 3 days.
Ensure that he makes it here as swiftly as he can, ride through the night if he must. And then from there it would be going into like battle plans on how we can defend this city
Of course.
further, like making more or less phase lines, like in rings.
He would probably recommend you speaking to the city to the north, which hold on, I have my papers. Where are you, my good sir? Oh, it's right there. I gotta get up. He'd probably talk to you about speaking with Arclay. If you guys remember, Arclay is a heavy military city. But I say they have they make like siege equipment and stuff there. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's that full Iron City you guys went to, where you went to the Shadow Realm, the bar.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. But I say he would recommend reaching out to them, because if they can bring like siege equipment, including even like walls that they could bring to actually cement like to the ground, that would probably help tremendously.
Yep.
That is it.
I will go speak to them, see what they will lend us.
Absolutely. So you're saying waves?
I'm not sure if it will be waves or stream after 4 days, but
How dangerous will these demons be?
Old Garishers, which are the really big bad ones.
Based on what he told you guys, this is essentially an open door for any demon to get out of the abyss.
yeah.
Which means that
This-
it's kind of like having a prison break in the maximum security, and basically not expecting like the most dangerous criminals to try to race towards the exit.
Yeah. It will be an open door.
Oh. That's not good. Yes, you're right. We should not leave anything to chance. And you watch as there's a kind of an extra like pep in his step to like actually like find the other holy knights. You guys have dealt with skirmishes. You guys have fought some dangerous devils and demons. Knowing that any of them could come out Especially considering demons live forever. Some of them probably have a vendetta against Scales of Ore. You're probably gonna be dealing with a lot. And Ellesmere is probably, as well as a bunch of Cardinals and Holy Knights, are probably gonna be nervous about this. Still gonna hold strong. Still won't back down, but nervous. But that being said, Belwraith, you're going to walk with him, talk with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Initial. Right now, in the short term, it is just like figuring out the defenses that we can do right now, and maybe a little bit of speculation on what Arclay will give us.
Yeah, and basically, I mean, like, based on like limited knowledge. I mean, you were there. You know that they have a lot of equipment. But the problem is that a decent amount of their best equipment are across the country right now, trying to make their way back.
Yeah.
So,
And I figure this is pure speculation, but I'm figuring that they don't really want to share a whole lot.
if you tell them what you were told,
They'll share.
I'm pretty confident they'll share, because once Skysted's gone, where do you think the demons are gonna
That's
go next?
the next spot. Yeah.
If-
I wasn't sure because I don't know the politics of the world.
Yeah.
So
Basic. Well, I mean, you guys have traveled quite a bit in here. You would know that this is a monarchy. About to say they do they do what's in the best interest of the crown as well as the country itself. And if you tell them like, hey, this is an open gate door from the abyss to the material plane, like if we don't stop them here, it's gonna be a really big problem.
I mean more like the individuals, not the.
Arclay is the home of a commander, one of the rulers of the military. But to say if you spoke with them, especially with your position as our cardinal, and told them this, they'd probably double down on what you're, because they'd be like, oh, a high end individual told me this. Okay, yeah, let's fucking, and not to mention like the Solaires. If you guys mentioned that, because you're coming on the Queen's behalf essentially. But to say they would absolutely double down. The problem is not it's going to be less resource sharing, but what they can get to Skysted in the amount of time they have.
Yeah, so they'll send pretty much everything that they can.
Yeah, they'll probably
Okay.
they'll probably race to bring stuff as quickly as they can. But the problem is that no matter how much they prepare, they're only going to get so much here in 4 days.
Yeah, my out of game worry was more like the guy in charge is more like
He's going to be a butt and not
more
share.
the guy who's more the guy who's gonna be like, oh, we're gonna get fucked, then I'm going to hunker down.
I mean, they'll probably do that for Arclay just in case, because if Skysted falls, like Arclay is the next defense again for the
Sure.
capital. But if they
I
can
was thinking
contain
more
it,
like they're going to fully double down, like us against the world kind of.
Oh, no.
level.
no, the commander, the commander is a very dear friend to the queen of the country. But to say he would not
Yeah.
betray her. But to say you would know that as the Arch Cardinal. I won't make you roll for it. But to say you don't know much about the commander, but you know he's like deadly loyal. Like that's the reason why he didn't go to attack the Broken Skull that were attacking in the first place. He was loyal to the crown, which meant because the king said no, he didn't.
Yeah. Okay. I
And the
get you.
king was being a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Also one of the few
would
to know
you
he was a
know of
dragon.
any other clerics who can cast 7th level spells?
but-
That's a good question. Would I?
A couple of the cardinals could, but none of the ones that are here right now. America casts a 7th level spell.
Merrick, is he-
If they can marry it,
Mary,
if they
sorry.
can, they could cast Temple of the Gods near the place.
I'm wondering if forbiddance could also help us. Maybe even a permanent forbiddance.
The problem is
It takes a
Well,
while to
That,
set up
we
a
can't set
permanent
that
one.
up in time. Yeah,
That takes a
as I
month.
said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said that, I was like, no, we can't do that. We don't have the funds even.
you know,
But they could cast it just like
Yeah.
right.
Again,
the
it-
We
Yeah, of
well,
course,
we
yeah.
could have it set up the day before and the day of.
about to say, which would probably deter some of the weaker demons. But the problem is, again, this is going to be like a jailbreak, meaning that like any demons near the entrance are going to try to flee. They might not even try to fight
Oh,
you.
absolutely.
They might just go
Uh,
like as fast as they
yeah,
can.
they might just.
Here's
go.
the thing, though: if we
Uh,
just kill Vector, this entire
yeah.
thing won't happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's just go
No,
kill
absolutely.
Vector.
It's
we-
better to
so-
be prepared, and we're here.
Right. So I think we're just gonna send a sending to Arclay,
Yeah.
and then we give Mary like components to cast Forbiddance.
I
and
would
then
agree with that.
We need to go as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because
like
there's more than
we'll
likely
be
going to be
going.
there's more than likely going to be some time warpage down in the bottom layer. I can imagine.
Yeah. I
Most
doubt that
definitely,
it's.
yeah.
I doubt that it's documented.
No one's been
Well,
to the bottom of the
obviously
abyss, so
not,
who
but-
knows?
But like it could be something stupid, like a minute down there is 2 days up out here. Like it could
Potentially.
be something retarded like that.
Yeah, potentially. It could be like the thing is no one's been to the bottom of the abyss, so no one knows what the dilation and the change could be. It could be like a day down there, could only be like a couple hours up here.
Yeah.
But the thing is that unfortunately you guys are in unknown
We-
territory.
We need to go as soon as possible, so we need to get this long rest and then we need to go.
Yeah, I think we just get the long rest and go.
But
That's my vote.
I will say this, guys, as your DM, I will tell you this here and now. We have reached a part of the game. We have reached the part in the game. There is no coming back. If there is anything you would like to do, now is the time to do it. So, like Vector said, anybody you want to see, anyone you want to talk to, anyone you wish to speak to, now is the time.
I think Garnet's good, honestly. The one person he'd
Yeah.
want to talk to is here. The other one is in the abyss. Oh shit, his mom. Is
We
she
don't
even
have time
awake
to go
yet?
talk to mom.
You don't know, but
I have some.
as-
I have people I would like to talk to if that is okay.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Fun in game, out of game Solaris meeting. We could like split up the Solaris just so that we can go and talk to the people who we want to. Maybe
That
this
could
is
take
maybe
a lot of time, though. I
it
don't think we're
could.
doing that much.
No, absolutely. The plan is to be back here and going tomorrow.
Honestly, I say we just take a
It's,
brevity it.
it's already nighttime.
Yeah.
Um,
I say we just take a brevity it. Leave it at that.
I will simply ask this without having to go too much into detail. But I say because we could be here for a while, and because I imagine you guys probably would like to have some like deep emotional conversations with specific people. But I say the thing is I kind of figured you guys would be aware that this would be coming.
Mhm.
But I will go down this line, and and if there's a scene to be had, we will have a scene.
Okay.
But we'll take a brevity it. If there's a place you want to go, or someone you want to speak to, or something you would like to do, I'm sure with the amount of resources and friends you guys have made along the way, there's ways to do it without it being too taxing on you. So I'm going to go on the top of the list here on my screen where I can see your guys' names. Wanderer. What would Belwraith like to do with this time?
What would he like to do, or what does he do?
I mean, that's the question. You have your time limit. What would he do?
How hard would it be to get to Arclay and back?
It wouldn't take very long, but I say with Mary being there, like you guys could probably get there and back pretty quickly.
He would definitely go to Arclay and like brief them on the situation and be like, and ask for as much support as they're willing to give.
Sorry, I'm pouring.
That's the first thing he would do because that's the most practical thing.
Of course, naturally.
Beyond that, he would want to go home because like there's every time there's a chance he doesn't come back, so every time he does want to spend some like time at home, even if it is just a brief visit.
So I'll ask, would Belwraith have maybe one more supper with his family and with Dathana?
Yep.
Just have this moment, maybe catch up with Vlad and just have a drink, whether it's something light, just something to catch up with your friend.
Yep. The full situation would not be given to his family, but like he wouldn't hide it from Vlad,
Hmm.
and he would not. He would try to hide the full weight from Dathana, but she reads him too well.
She wouldn't ask you. You get like if you're giving off the vibe of like this might be all I have,
Yeah.
then she's not going to ruin it. She will just happily have this night with you. Your family will cherish you as they always do. Your mom probably being too doting. Your father being trying to be a hard ass, but being more soft in his older age. Your brother probably going on and on about how Scales of War is doing and the changes that they've made. Bless you. Your sister teasing you about your relationship. Dathana probably commenting about how you're doing this and that, if you could just do this, you would probably have an easier life. But I say, the usual things that she has done to you most of your life. She means well. But you would tell Vlad everything. And Vlad looks at you. Like as he instead of reaching for something light, you watch as he pulls out a very, strong dwarven whiskey. I've been saving this for a long time, Belwraith. I figured my father gave this to me. The only thing that came with me from, the one who ran the orphanage.
Belwraith nods and listens.
He gave this to me and told me not to drink it unless I got married. Unless I could make a fine partner for someone someday. Considering this might be the end, I can't help but think that there's no one I'd rather share this drink with. And he hands you a goblet. Cheers, my friend. To whether we make it back or not. It has been an honor.
Belwraith raises the goblet. To a long life, however long it may be.
Indeed. And how about we make a promise to each other? If you make it out of this alive, my friend, you need to find your own way to relax and maybe leave this dangerous work behind you.
Retirement is already planned.
And I'll tell you what, if you come out of this alive, then I'll go talk to the girl that I've had eyes for some time. Maybe
Are we in private conversation?
Yes.
I figure we are.
Yeah, you guys are in private.
I strangely didn't take you for the type.
No, I wasn't. But I've grown fond of the lady who runs the Church of Pelor here in town. She's been
I would know her name,
Yep.
I'm sure.
Yes, you would know her because she's also the sole survivor of the Church of Pelor in the city, if you remember her.
I don't, Belwraith would.
Yeah. About to say, she was the sole survivor, the only one left, and you guys saved her. Though the ground was, the ground was desecrated, and it was attracting the monsters to them.
Yeah, no, I remember the scene. I just don't remember her name.
I could dig it up, but that might take a while because I have a lot of notes. There was a lot that happened between then and now.
Sunray?
Yeah,
That's a good point.
No.
no, Sunray doesn't sound right, but it's probably something like
No,
that.
Sunray is the innkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About to say.
No. Wait, Sunrise, I think the one of the leopard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the purple
The
leopard
yeah,
or
the
something
magenta
like that.
leopard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I-
didn't write their name down.
It's fine.
That's like an inn or something along
Yeah,
the
that's
lines
the
of.
that's the inn run by the Sphinx Tabaxi. The Sphinx Tabaxi.
Yeah.
No, not a Sphinx Tabaxi. Sorry.
The one that Kazir
yeah.
schmooched.
Yes. But besides the point, again, I'm not going to go through my notes right now. But as a Vlad kind of goes, we've been growing closer lately, and I have been told by your beloved that she has been taking a fancy to me, and I've just been stubborn and not wishing to pursue her. And if you make it back alive, then maybe that's a sign that I also need to change. And you see a smile on his face. You can see his tusks, like, kind of showing a little bit more. Wouldn't you agree?
I would not. Whether I am alive or dead, it does not change emotion.
You're probably right.
What I am saying more succinctly, get after it.
You're probably right. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
And he will. It's strong. Like, it's strong stuff. But then again, traveling with Blue, it's not, like, as strong as some of the stuff that he's had. I imagine Belray's probably had stronger, but it's good whiskey.
Nice.
But I say, and also wonder that was just for you. But I say, because you're the only one who gets the reference that I made. That being said, though, after a day, would Belwraith return?
He would.
Absolutely. And as you return back to Skystead, the next one on my list, Herma.
Huh.
What would Aegir do in this time?
Unlike all the Solaris, Aegir's family doesn't live on this continent. So, as far as traveling to see his family, I imagine that's pretty much out of the question right now.
Unfortunately, it would be difficult. It's not impossible. If you spoke to some people in the capital, they probably could swing it, but it would just be for an afternoon.
Yeah. So instead, he's going to sit down with his legs crossed. He's going to speak with his ancestors, the people that have been guiding him throughout his entire path and all he's done.
Mhm.
He's going to ask them to watch over him one more time and ask that they would tell his father that he will return, either as a spirit or as a man.
You feel
And that will be all.
You feel that connection you've always had. You are a human, but you have the soul of a giant. You've always had a kinship. You've never felt out of place being with your family. And the ancestors who watch over you, while they may tower above you in height, they see you as an equal in spirit. And whether your character would accept that or not, there's a level of comfort. Knowing that no matter where you went your entire life, these big, strong members of your family from ages past always came to help you. And they will continue to do so, even to the end. You just feel the ancestors just reconnect with you as they always have. Is there anything else Aegir would like to do? Or would he just spend his last couple hours just as he would normally? Sharpen his weapons, make sure he's good to go, because there's nothing worse than going into a fight ill prepared.
Sharpen his weapons and sharpen his wits.
The strength and ferocity of a fire giant. If that's the case, Tiny, what would Blue be doing in this time?
Blue would put on a bit of disguise, go to a tavern, and just sit down. Have a actual drink, and sitting in a corner booth alone, he would put the sending stone to the Queen of Atharia down and tap.
In a moment's notice, you watch the light. Zoom kind of flows the light. Blue, it is you. How are things? Why, we have not been able to speak in some time.
A couple seconds of silence before just, hey, we managed to take out the only final avatar.
That's good news. So we've done it. We've defeated the Broken Skull.
We've defeated the avatars. But Zarya? I found our dad.
You hear a silence. Father, how can you be so sure?
Father.
There was nothing in anything of my mother's, in our mother's, that spoke of him.
Because he told it to my face. And he was not lying. I know he was not lying.
So he's alive?
Yes. And no.
Oh?
He is irrevenant.
There's a very
You may know him
long silence. Go on.
by the name Vector.
There's a very long silence.
He just sips his drink, letting it process. Just pure silence on both ends.
And you're sure that it's him?
He told me that him and he takes a second to gather himself. He told me that him and Queen Andrano loved each other very, very much. To watch as they killed her. But he did not have time to take you out, as you had already been announced as the crown princess. But he managed to bring me to him, since he owed him a favor. He killed him by his own hands on the day that they invaded the capital. but I am sure.
You hear the sound of as the sound of an alcohol bottle is being opened.
Don't worry, I'm already drinking. one
Your
myself.
your sister doesn't give off the vibe of somebody who needs a drink.
It's a drink right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, she's in a place where there's some really nice wine, but
Yeah.
yeah. you get like a long period of her just like asking like basically like why how did this happen? Like why were they he was sworn to protect her and her husband. Like why would he betray his oath to her husband?
Her husband killing her. He had to watch that happen. And imagine he's going to take a couple seconds to pick his next words very wisely. Imagine if you had to sit and watch as someone killed Kevlar. Do you think you'd be able to keep your oath, even if it is to protect that person?
Yes. After hearing a glass filled again, you hear, I don't know. Truly. I want to understand. I really do. But, brother, I don't know if I'll like the answers I get.
Go ahead. You will fill her in on the whole he didn't cause any harm to actual people. However, he was the one who brought forth the proposition to Valasmir.
Basically,
And it snowballed from there.
yeah, he kickstarted everything, but he never hurt anybody himself.
Yeah.
That doesn't make him innocent.
Kickstarted it, but he stepped back.
Yeah.
It isn't innocent, but she is a grown woman. She is the person who ruled a nation. She deserves answers,
Yeah, which
even if they're bad ones.
which your sister definitely she's going through it, and by the time you guys are like after all the information, you get the sense she has drank a bottle of wine, which that's a feat all its own to just drink a whole bottle on your own, especially considering the Azamar are not lightweights.
Yeah.
And she just kind of goes, so what's going to happen, Blue?
Takes a couple seconds. Actually, I'd like to tell you to your face. And Blue's going to use an item that he was given a long time ago.
Oh,
The seed of a tree of a person which is essentially a portal to Oshana.
so you wish to use this?
He's going to use that essentially in front of his manor.
As you do. A portal opens in the tree. Gotta say, similar to that of the tree stride spell.
The portal can only work for the people that they like.
Only to ones who have helped the Magnolians.
And he's gonna go through. He wants to see them to their face.
Absolutely.
It's like sending like really deep stuff over a text. He can't do that.
No. getting to you like if you go to see your sister, you are going to get a lot of surprised faces from people. By the way,
Blue will invite Garnan and Alosa if they'd like, so Alosa can go see her mother. Before,
I mean, I say would
Garnan will go, but that is not the only thing that I will get.
Oh, of course, of course.
I know.
There'd be more, but it's like
but he wanted to invite.
Alosa would absolutely take that opportunity to be able to see her parents potentially one last time. I say, but finding your sister, it wouldn't be too difficult. But I say, you do see a familiar face of your best friend as he looks at you and goes, "Hey, Blue, how? What?"
I'm liked by the Magnolians. Blue's not smiling.
He like notes.
That's weird. That's weird.
He notes your serious demeanor and he goes, "Oh, okay. Need to get somewhere."
I need to go see the queen.
Yes, she is through there. She kicked me out apparently to talk to you.
If I may, Garnet's gonna try to insight Blue to see if it's really him. I don't think he's ever seen Blue not smile. He's kind of scared.
No.
I mean, I'll ask this. Blue, would you hide your emotions?
On him?
Blue's not hiding his emotions right now. Insight Blue. It is not a hide. But Blue is usually like smiling, even when something's bad happens. He's smiling. He's trying to see the best in it.
8.
Oh.
I mean, if you're not trying to hide it, it'd probably be like a 5 DC.
Yeah. It'd be essentially a nat 1, won't be. Because you've been around him a lot. He is trying to process things, but it's hard. Like, he got hit with the knowledge that he would have just preferred. Well, he likes knowing things, but he's about to have to kill his dad just like you had to.
Yeah. Alosa, don't look now. Blue might be possessed. He's not smiling.
Garnet, I think he needs to process that possession on his own. But you do watch as she does give you a pat to your side. If you need to talk, you have your friends.
He nods, then looks at Keflar, and then just slowly walks past him and pats his shoulder. Just so you know, our dad gives you his well wishes. And man, towards the queen.
You see him give a look at like Garnet. You see a look on his face going like, is he actually possessed? I've never seen him like that.
No, he just learned. It's not my place to tell you, but he just learned something fucked up, and he's not processing it the greatest. I don't think.
Right.
I would.
I think it'd be more real if he was smiling.
I mean, fair, but you see that like Kevlar is just looking at you like Garnet and going like, "I'll keep an eye on things. You guys go."
Yeah, good idea. I'm not following him, Alosa.
I'm not either. I think I'm going to let that be a family issue.
And we will pick up when it is my turn.
Absolutely. But Blue, you go to see your sister with an empty bottle of Aasimar wine and another one already open as she looks at you and goes. And you just see, like, there's a mixture of emotions on her face.
He nods, closes the door, and as she goes to open the Aasimar wine, he just kind of stops her. No, this is wine made for lightweights. He pulls out his decanter of endless dwarven ale.
Listen, I'm gonna
Not gonna
stop you
need
from
this.
drinking too much, but let's have even stronger spirits. Let's go.
No, I'm gonna stop you from. I'm gonna stop you from drinking stuff made for lightweights because that'll make you throw up.
That's fair.
We're drinking to get drunk.
Fair.
He sits down. All right. Ask your question.
Well, basically, like a lot of the questions she asks is like stuff you learned, like how did this happen? Why
And
did
he-
this happen? And then ending with,
He'll-
go ahead.
Oh, he'll just fill her in,
Absolutely.
not leaving a thing out.
Of course. And then the last thing, as like you see her knocking back, she can knock back some drinks actually. Like she's
She did fuck a dragon.
well, actually no, she didn't. She was remaining abstinent from him.
Ah, good.
Oh yeah. Oh, and boy howdy. But the thing is like another year, and that wouldn't have worked.
Mm-hmm. All right. What's the last question?
So, what are you all going to be doing now?
I'm gonna have to kill him.
I don't think there's a way around that.
No. He told us if he remains alive, there is a portal, a hole. It is essentially an open gateway for demons to flow through. If he remains alive, that will stay open and there's no closing it.
Hmm.
So it's taking out my father, who is already dead and has already wants us to fight him, or the world going to shit. Even more shit.
One end or another.
I told you that the avatars are gone, but that doesn't mean the broken skull is over. There are still 6 all over the world. Still a good few in Atharia. Once I take him out, that'll be the end of it. More than likely.
But it won't end until he's gone.
It won't end until he's gone.
You see her just kind of like rubbing her eyes and her head. This is a lot of information to take in all at once. But it's not like she doesn't understand. Like she's always been somebody who's very logical. And the thing is that she knows that like he made his decisions and there's no coming back from that. So I guess she kind of lifts up her drink to you. I guess we can have one drink to him. Monster or not, without him, neither of us would be here.
Monster or not, he did take out other monsters, and he took out the king.
He took out who would have been my then husband. A true monster to this kingdom.
He's been watching. Has eyes everywhere, and he can catch glimpses of stuff. He's giving you the thumbs up for, kind of motions his head back to the door.
You see a smile on her face. Like I need anyone's permission.
You didn't, but figured it felt nice. Would feel nice to get at least one parent's thumbs up.
Knowing one family member agrees with my decisions is nice. But then again,
I count.
I'm about to say she looks at you. I have my brother, and I think that's enough for me.
He's gonna take off his periaptive poison protection and drink.
Absolutely. How drunk do you get?
Good question. Let's roll a D100. Decently. He still wants to make sure that she's okay.
So getting drunk, but like maintaining your composure.
Mm-hmm.
Completely fair.
Making sure she doesn't, I don't know, fuck up some Azamar.
Just absolutely obliterate them. I understand. She can be dangerous.
Absolutely get drunk enough to try to wingman for Kevlar.
Understood.
But that's what he wants to do. He's gonna spend his time before we leave just spending the time there.
Absolutely. And as you bond with your sister, really the only family you've ever had, whether you feel a level of kinship or just a level of support from, regardless of your backgrounds and your histories, someone who truly loves Blue for who he is.
You would call Roland or the mom, but they're in the plane of fire right now.
Of course, yeah. You push them into a place where they can't be reached.
Yeah.
But
Which she's pregnant.
yeah. But at the same time, just again, a person who loves you for you. Dan, and that's as you kind of drink the night away and enjoy your sister's company. You find yourself making your way back with Garnet and Alosa if they're there with you, or if they would have found their own way back.
They would have found their own way back more than likely.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
You would have had to fly a distance, but you could get away. You could get back on your own.
He probably just would wait on Blue, honestly.
Makes sense. But that being said, you return back to whence you came. And now, Ralph. What would Garnan do with his time?
So there are two things specifically that Garnan would like to do. The first of which he would be doing before he is teleported to Oshana. He would like to find his mother.
Yeah, which easily done by finding your mother. Getting to your mother takes a little bit of distance, but again, with some teleportation magic, you can like get to where you need to go.
Right. Yeah, and she is still in Snowbrush, correct?
Yeah, she's still in
Snow. Do we leave her in Padstow?
She's-
No, she's in Snowbrush.
She's in Snowbrush.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, he's going to try to find her, and he's just basically going to. We don't have to roleplay it out, but he's going to be catching her or trying to see if she's okay, essentially.
Alosa, or your mother specifically.
My mother.
Your mother, she is starting to gain some lucidity. She's waking up, but she had a lot of power just rage through her. So she's kind of like trying to it's imagine if somebody got like a massive injury and is like kind of trying to adjust back to being like a normal person, like after like such a traumatic incident. She's struggling, but knowing you're there helps. There is a level of breaking as, you know, she pours her heart out to Garnan about how she never wanted to leave you and Ezran. But she
We'll
did.
ask why she did.
Garnan, you would know from your culture that Blightborn are often met with suspicion and sometimes even hate. Because it goes against the very belief of your tribe and their people. You know, your tribe believed in like the sanctity of nature, believing in proceeding to help it grow and take care of it. Your mother was never an agent, like a bad agent of Blight. In fact, she is one that always respected nature and believed in the natural cycle. But the problem is that as she got older, it became less and less controllable. And eventually it got to a point where she had to make some decisions. And your father, who, you know, is the chieftain, basically they both had to come to terms with the fact that if she continued to stay, it could be detrimental.
Right.
That's not too much of a problem now. As she's been kind of wiped. You're noticing no blight around her. Like, and she's been
He's
here.
actually going to use his aura eyes on her.
Absolutely, as you do, there's still a level of that blight in her soul, but it's so much more manageable. Like, it's almost similar to yours. Like, just kind of more of like a small like section of her soul at this point.
Okay.
Alosa would probably chime in and talk about how, like, with your spirit, events and things in your life can alter how one's self can be reflected in their soul. Like, somebody who could be, like, their soul could be stained red of evil. Through life experience and age, that could change. And it could go from being someone very calm, very respected. And maybe that aspect of that red might hang or linger in their soul as, like, this is who they once were. And the thing is that for her, you're not sure if this was just time away from the tribe. It could have been caused by that whole experience with the Blight Beast. But it seems that, like, that overwhelming blight energy inside of her seems to have kind of squelched a little bit. It's just it's still there. She is still a blight druid, but at least it's more controllable at this point.
Right.
So maybe there might be a future for her.
He will also go over how he has turned to witchcraft and gauge her reaction to that.
I mean, she would definitely be very interested in that, considering the fact that, like, as a Furbolg, like, and especially a druid, she knows of witches. She's even met an Azamar in life in her time, like, that had fled to Tuscadol to avoid the problems of Atharia at the time, because again, Azamar are typically hunted for what they are, and so your mother being a druid obviously would have probably been good guidance for someone like that.
Right.
She wouldn't be the shaman, of course, but she was somebody of respect, considering she married the chieftain of your tribe. And she would kind of talk to you about that, going like, she didn't get much of a chance to, like, you know, pick their brain and talk to them the difference between a witch and a druid, and, like, kind of learning more from you if you're willing to share it, of course. Otherwise, you know, you could always.
Oh, absolutely. He's not being shy to her. This is someone he has not seen since literally he was born. He didn't think she was alive, so he's talking to her a lot.
Of course. And it is a long conversation, and she is very happy and very joyous to talk about it. She does talk to you about your brother. I imagine you don't hold back on that either.
He will be sure to mention that during the fight, it was not him that dealt the final blow, because he didn't want to.
But I say, you roll an insight check.
Okay. A lot of wisdom checks tonight.
Yeah. Well, you guys are really wanting to know people's
21.
attention. 21. You see a hint of pride. She's very proud to know that you would not, no matter how bad your brother was, wouldn't be the one to kill him. No matter how much you probably wanted to.
He just kind of says, even at his worst, I could not bring myself to end him. I knew that was what he wanted.
I loved him. He was the one I got to spend the most time with. He was only a few years old when I had to leave.
I better not ask that.
No, please.
Do you think your leaving might have made him follow and he went to the wrong path?
You see a look of like a half smile, but in a half frown. I wouldn't know for sure. Potentially, it could have hurt him. But he's had many years. He could have come to find me. I stayed away from the tribe and most others, but I still helped where I could. Even if it was from a distance.
And then he will also inform her of what is coming. And tell her that he may not make it back.
She would look at you and go, I feel like if I told you not to go, you'd just do it anyways.
Yeah, there's not much you can do to convince me to not do it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of rooted deep in with the Solaires, and
Of
it would
course.
be wrong of me to deny them of my presence after all this time.
Of course. But could you do me a favor?
And what might that be?
When you return, could we catch up?
Of course.
Make up for old times.
I would love nothing more.
And maybe we can talk about your father.
I would like that. I want to get him back, but I don't even know how.
I might know how.
Oh, so you thinking like a one-shot kind of thing, man?
Something like that.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Perhaps I'll get some people from the Grove to help.
It will be quite the trek. But we'll have to see. But I say she would attempt to embrace you if you would allow it.
He kills her, yeah. He
Finally, mother, I found you so that I can kill you.
Blight has no place in this world.
Oh, God. Quite the plot twist.
But yes, he will allow it.
And as you guys have your solemn moment, is there anything else Garnan would like to do?
Once we've been teleported, he would allow Alosa to speak with her mother, let them exchange pleasantries, of course, and I assume we're doing for the sake of brevity.
Yeah, for the sake of brevity.
Afterwards, he would kind of try to get her alone in her home.
That should be pretty easily done.
And he will just look at her and say, Alosa, there's a real good chance we might actually not come back out of this.
You're probably right. This is probably going to be one of the more difficult fights we've had.
There's been something I've been meaning to tell you for quite a while, and
To be honest, I'm pretty sure you already know, but I want to get it out there because I think it's time.
Oh,
Alosa, I am and have been in love with you for a very long time.
His voice is very shaky as he says this.
I've been fearful that you would not accept this information, but at this point, seeing where we are now, I feel like I might not have a chance to say it to you proper. And if anything were to happen, I wish for you to at least know.
you see her look at you, and with a very strong smile on her face. I wish it didn't have to take a life or death situation for you to say it to me. But
I've never been in love before. I'm not accustomed to it.
that's fair.
Even the fine lady I was required to marry, I didn't feel for her like the way I feel for you.
He's very much stumbling over his words.
for
This
sure.
is intentional.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And you see her look at you and go, well, as she kind of places her hand on yours. I was supposed to get married as well. And you know the story that that me and him weren't in love. We both fought hard not to have to be wed and married. And that ultimately led to me leaving. But I can say this without a shred of a doubt. I have never met a man like you, Garnan Tillery. And I love you too.
And he's about to fucking kiss her so hard.
Oh yeah, and I mean, she won't resist, but to say this is like you guys have a very tender and happy moment.
Yes.
But to say what you don't see is Alosa's mom is like watching from the hallway, just like, like you guys can't see like her mom. She's spying like so hard. So
And I think... Oh, continue.
So that being the case, then, does that mean that there is a relationship worth pursuing when this is all said and done? I'm not.
I mean, it's either that or we pretend as if this is not a thing.
I mean, I'm not easily wooed, Garnan Tillery. You're gonna have to convince me.
I think I can work with that.
I'd like to see you try. And but I say as you guys get close to the door, you watch as she goes, "Mother, you wouldn't be happening to be listening in right now." And you just hear from the hallway, "Of course not, sweetheart. I'm just grabbing another bottle for the table."
It was absolutely listening in.
Absolutely not even. You see, you understand why I left now. That is not a moment of privacy.
Your brother's not out there, is he?
But I say, I would hope not. But if he is, maybe you can pin him down while I get some retribution.
Blue's listening.
What you don't see is Blue Spider-Manning in the corner of the ceiling, just like, I saw all of it.
I mean, he could. He has the boots of spider clothes.
I just like to imagine that Blue's up there just going like, I am the best wingman. I am the best wingman, Garnet.
So how would you like to rate your wingman from 1 to 5 stars?
Blue gets a Yelp review. So, but I say, Garnan, you have dinner with Alosa's family, who absolutely are busting out everything, considering that their daughter is home for dinner for the first time in a very long time. Nice food, but I say nice drinks. Blue is invited, but you probably get the sense Blue has his own things going on. but
He would go if the fucking queen would go.
the queen would go. But I say she would need your help because she's stumbling a little bit.
Yep.
But I
You
imagine
get to see the queen being fucking piggyback rid.
you get the sense like you just hear, "I'm tired and I don't want to go to bed." No way. But I say Kevlar is just looking at you, Blue, going like, "How come you're the only one that can get her to drink like this? Like that's insane."
Kind of looks at her, looks back, looks at her, and is just going to use message. We found out some hard stuff.
He kind of gives up a
I'll
hand.
tell you when she goes to sleep.
You get the hand of going like, "She'll tell me when she's ready. No pressure." But I say, "But how about I lend you a hand? It looks like you're both a bit you're a bit verschnickered." As he guides you over to Garnan and Alos's place of sleep, and basically, food is had, drinks are had. It's a very nice night. You guys are able to have, probably for the first time in a while, a night of true and complete peace. No conflict, no worries, no scares. Just food, drink, and each other's company. And as the next day comes, you guys return back to Skystead.
Yes.
I'm gonna call the Eclipse Guild, tell them to move everyone to Skystead.
And fire everything!
Because a lot of them were heading. We told them to head to fucking the capital. Now we're telling them to head.
But I say, listen, when you get there, instead of going directly into the capital, we're going to need you to take a right, go to the south. But I say, go past Arclay, because you're not going to, it's just going to be a bunch of metalheads there. But if you end up at Murray Fields, you've gone too far. Turn back. But I say, easily done. But I say, you get in contact with them, and like you kind of get a sir, yes, sir. But that being said, you guys collectively are together once more. Would this be like early morning, early afternoon, having a little bit for you guys to make sure your gear is set and good to go?
It would be like right after
Probably,
breakfast when Garnan is ready.
Okay. I say
Yeah, probably about noon.
about noon. Okay. And as you guys reconvene, you do see that Mary is with Formalden right now. There is a shackle around Formalden's waist, and you see, but I say you see Mary with a shadow hound, kind of hanging around.
Hell yeah!
Kind of hanging around Formalden. Formalden is awake.
Oh
Kind of weak.
shit! Good morning.
Kind of weak, but you see him up, and you do see that he does have some food, and you just see Mary like right there with a mace, like like I dare you to try. I dare you to try. But I say that'll make my day. Try to run.
Are you threatening if he runs or if he doesn't eat?
It could be both.
Yeah, it can be both.
But I say Formalden kind of
Uh.
sees you guys come in, and he goes, "Oh, it's good to see you all. I see that I'm not in the ground. That's a good sign. Nobody died, right? I didn't kill anyone."
I don't think anyone went down.
It got close, but nobody went
No,
down.
I did.
Oh yeah.
No, I
They
did
got
go
cl-
down.
Oh right.
Belwraith,
Only-
little weak ass did. He went
Yeah.
down.
Dolores went down due to all the spells and due to him having a lot of fucking necrosis. But that was about it. Only Belwraith.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that I didn't hurt any of you too badly. I did everything I could.
So you were still in there fighting.
As best as I could. But at that point after I sent you, I was locked away, as they would say. But
After
What do you remember?
the last thing I remember after sending you away is facing him in the Amber Palace. And then I don't remember anything. I just wriggled and moved as much as I possibly could. I hope it helped you in some way, but unfortunately I have no idea.
after we
Maybe?
incapacitated you, Vector visited us.
Vector was there?
Yeah, he was in the
Mhm.
domain, it seemed like. Watching.
Oh boy, that would probably explain the dome.
That wasn't you?
I mean, it was
No.
more than my master probably had something to do with it. But
That was
But
a
it would
mix of
be
Vector tainting
change of
it
it.
due to being a.
Yeah.
It was a mix of Vector tainting it due to entering it and his master.
basically, if there's any clarification to be had, better say Fraz basically is keeping the door open. But he is the most powerful of the Abyss. And because of the thing is demons would have wandered out no matter what. But the thing is that now you guys at least got the warning that was going to happen. Rather than, hey, I woke up today and hey, the Maldeus returned. Hope we're prepared to fight him right now.
Yeah.
But to say, hey, you know all those demons that are still out there that hate our guts? They're coming back. But to say, and we have no warning.
I do wish to ask you some questions about him, if you don't mind me.
No, I can do the best I can. I probably would be the most knowledgeable of him.
Balls. Oh, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Do you know of any weaknesses he might have at all?
Yeah, weaknesses. Not really. I mean,
Specifically in his souped up form.
hmm.
Getting hit with a really big rock.
Believe he has a weakness to bludgeoning. No. But as you see him kind of scratch his chin. He is the most ferocious fighter out of all of us. I'm gonna say the only one of us that stood a chance against him was probably Obel. And
And what was that?
oh, because of the fact that what Obel was in life. She was a beholder before she became an abyssal avatar.
That's right.
Plus, Dewey Bex gave her a lot
of
of
power.
energy.
Because the truth of the matter is that Vector isn't like us. Well, like I used to be. He's not a abyssal avatar. He is an avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know of who his master is?
I-
His mistresses.
I know of her. I don't know who she is truly. So, from what I understand, do you know the history of the Abyss? Like how
Not really. I don't, but I
Look-
might.
like how the Abyss was formed, like where it came from in the first place.
I think
Can I
Garnan has
make
heard
a
bits and
religion?
pieces, right?
Bits and pieces. What was that, Tiny?
Can I make a religion check?
Yes. Anybody who would like to may roll a religion check.
I will do that as well.
Absolutely. Anybody who would like to.
Would I get a little
zero.
extra love on this because
Okay.
of Clark?
I would give you advantage on that.
Huge.
Yeet. Oh, 31.
Nice.
Fuck you and your checks.
15.
Nice. So that is a 31 for Blue, a 15 for Belwraith, a
Straight 10.
straight 10. But I say, did Aegir want to roll, or is Aegir just like, I've had no reason to know about the Abyss?
He doesn't know anything about the abyss. He has a much more specialized set of knowledge towards the Iron Ops and Anson.
Absolutely. About to say this would just be a situation where like you as the player are acknowledging like Aegir doesn't know and probably
Yeah.
wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Not he didn't need to know it.
And in Aegir's mind, all he knows is that Vector kill.
About to say one track mind. I have a mission. That's what I'm here for.
Very, very barbarian.
Yes. You know what? Respect. But that being said, for your guys' knowledge, Garnan, but I mean, the problem is that the Abyss has been around for a long time. You probably get the sense that there probably is some significant meaning to it, but like, I mean, it's probably as you would probably know from your shaman, it's tied to the demons that we carry in all of us, like giving into your, your apt emotions. Gluttony, loth, not loth, loth. It's sloth, wrath, envy, gluttony, so on and so forth. Like, it's very much tied to those emotions. At least that's what your tribe always believes. And that demons are a representation of, like, those that gave into those temptations in life. But as far as where it came from, I mean, as far as your tribe is concerned, it's like it's always existed. Like, everybody has demons, and thus it makes sense that the Abyss has always existed. For Belwraith, the Abyss is old, and it is ancient. It is ancient by most people's like viewpoints. It was, as far as you know, it was made during the Dark Ages. Excuse me, and it was created by the Chained Oblivion. But not really, like, there's more context to it, but you never had too much of a reason to learn more about them. Devils often became more of a problem for Scales of War. And when you're fighting demons, you don't really need to know where they came from. You just need to know how to send them back.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense. You know the gist, but you don't know the specifics. With a 31, Blue, you are the
Hi.
one who knew about the Chained Oblivion. Like, and the thing is
He had a weird amount of knowledge about it.
yes, which kind of makes sense because as a lore bard, you know some of the most obscure lore passed down, like this would be something passed down by mouth over the course of generations. This is not something you want written down and talked about because of the fact that the more people who know about it often would might try to pursue the Chained Oblivion. The Chained Oblivion, once upon a time, was a different god altogether. He was an entity that cared about the world and fought with the gods. Until he met the Obereths, the ancient demons. And basically the ancient demons coerced him, forced him to do something. You don't know. And ultimately, through Tharizdun, the creation of the Abyss was made. But it kind of engulfed. But the thing is that it was made in a section of the elemental chaos. And because of it, the Abyss, rather than being like this devil wonderland, became insane, crazy. Everything in there just was wanting to kill, destroy, indulge in the worst habits that humanity has. And thus the Abyss was born. That's kind of the level that you know, which is more than what most people would know. But that's kind of the most you know, as he kind of gives you, as Vermalden gives you all a look and go, so, varying levels of knowledge about the Abyss. Is that what I understand?
Don't you?
Well, everything that you just said is apt and accurate. The point being is that the Chained Oblivion, and he looks at you guys going like, it's okay, you can say that name, but even that name, it's like, let's be careful. From what I understand, as my time as an Abyssal Avatar, he was another god. That concept of what he was, that concept of what he represented, is long gone. No one knows what it is. Maybe some of the older gods probably still know what he was and who he was. But even that, I'd probably say no. You guys would know once a god loses their concept, people forget about them altogether.
Yeah.
Tharizdun's whole history was probably rewritten the moment he became the Chained Oblivion. And so even for the gods, the memories of that whatever he was before is gone. Maybe the Raven Queen might know, but she is a special case, but if she knew, she probably wouldn't say anything. But there is something else to it. When the gods were forced to watch as he threw what we would know as from the Oberys is that it was a shard of evil. Or so they thought. What he actually threw was a shard of divinity.
Oh.
He threw it, and it corrupted everything it went down and touched. And when it went to the bottom, none of the Abyssal Princes could get to it, not without having to kill each other for it. It grew. And something had to be the god of the abyss. And so it was willed into existence. But the gods feared it. The gods feared what it would become. So they locked it in a prison at the bottom of the abyss that no one could get to. Something along the lines of a dread domain, whatever that means. At least that's what my master was able to figure out.
And you avatars were meant to free this or free the Chained Oblivion?
We were meant to free the Chained Oblivion, but my master had never any intentions to do that.
I see.
Truthfully, most of the Abyssal Princes were going along with it to be able to open the abyss into the material plane. Nothing more, nothing less. That way the Abyssal Princes could conquer the material plane and claim it for themselves.
That's about right.
They went along with what we're told because it gave them the ability to make us, the Abyssal Avatars. Powerful knights and soldiers that could do pretty much anything our masters wished us to do, and potentially fight another Abyssal Avatar if it had to come to it. That being said, my master, as you know, doesn't believe in not having limited information. He always has to press his luck. Vector always liked me. For some reason or another, I don't quite understand. I got to learn about the location that is this Citadel of Dusk. Apparently it's right where her domain, like her gate or cage of sorts, is located. The only thing is that oh, good.
Your masters created y'all.
That is correct.
Vector gave she gave your masters the powers to create you. They created you, and y'all created us. And now it's going to be our job to kill Vector and free her.
Seems about right.
In other words, she used the Abyssal Lords as their pawn. That's funny.
I mean, truthfully,
Dude, that's epic.
they're all her children. But what use is there of a mother who can never speak to her children?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
The gods feared her and locked her away without even speaking with her or giving her a chance. apparently the King of Lies was too much of a threat. They worried about what who his counterpart would be. Which I don't think I need to tell you guys who the King of Lies
Yeah.
is.
No.
Who? I'm blanking.
I say
Oh.
the Lord of the Nine Hells.
Oh, Asmodeus. Duh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they don't trust him, imagine how they would feel about a god of the abyss.
Fair. Yeah, no, actually, I don't blame them for that one bit.
But but then again, is it just to lock someone up without even giving them a chance, without even talking to them? Just you're the concept of this.
When
Be
they
gone.
were just born.
Yeah, basically just like be gone. We want nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Similar to Tharizdun,
Oh,
they couldn't kill her, so they had to lock
You
her
just-
away.
It was just gonna kind of look up. Hey, the fuck?
A bird flies by. A newspaper goes by. A blue man yells at clouds.
They're listening.
I was listening.
Hey, can you see some? Well, you probably can't since you lost most of your power. Can you see something following us?
How do you mean?
Well, we talked to Vector. We're going to meet him. He said something's following us. Or multiple things.
Oh, you mean
But
your connections?
okay.
He like
Connections?
yes. You are. If I understand this correctly, the majority of you have ties to gods.
Yeah.
You carry an aspect of them
Yeah.
everywhere you go. You watch as he lifts up his hand and he looks at Mary as like, "May I?" And Mary just looks at him like, "I'll hit you if you hurt them." But I say you can certainly try.
I'll hit you.
I love her. She's so cool.
But you watch as Formalden lifts up his hands and you watch as he casts an illusion spell. And you guys watch as kind of like Link from Legend of Zelda. You see these little just orbs with wings around you guys. Except for Aegir, not tied to any gods. But for Belwraith, he would see one that's blue and one that's purple. Garnan would see, one that's the kind of like a golden color, like golden color with a bit of white. Blue, you would see one that's kind of a black and purpled color. Alosa would have one similar to Garnan's, that golden white. Knackle would have one that's like a brilliant, like gold and a golden brass. Bimp wouldn't have any because she's a wizard. But it's
Not even one for Mistra?
but I say
Yes.
I mean she has the she has the eye of Mistra on her, but it's not like she carries an aspect of her with her.
Fair enough.
Mary would have a aspect of Mistra with her,
Right.
which hers would probably be a rainbow of colors.
I figured Aegir might be Hephaestus or something.
I mean,
One of the gods of creation.
there is a god
'Cause he
that,
did make an artifact.
there is a god that the giants worship. But that would be up to Aegir if he would worship that god or if he would just simply acknowledge them for what they are.
He more than likely just acknowledges them.
Yeah, but as a
He-
there
he
is
doesn't derive a lot of his power from religion.
about to say there is a god of giants about to say in my world specifically that basically was one similar to the Raven Queen, was once mortal. There wasn't a god of giants at one point. About to say that was the primordials, and until a giant warrior rose and took that position to guide him, and with the help of a one-eyed man with two ravens, and thus the giant god was born. But that's a story for another time and another campaign. I say specifically, that's a story for my Thursday group because they get to figure that shit out. That being said, though, you watch as Malden looks at you all and goes, because of your different walks of life, you all carry yourself in different ways. Your aspects are different from each other. Like, for example, your friend over there, Belwraith. I understand that his is a bit more prominent, being a cleric and a paladin.
He's special.
And not to mention,
Belwraith doesn't react. He just kind of squints at him like,
Not to
"You
men-
fucking talk to me."
not to mention the fact that your deities walk closer to the mortals than the others. Meanwhile, you have your friend Garnan here. Chosen by Savros. You are essentially of a source of herald. You basically spread her word and fight on her behalf, keeping the strings of fate safe. So yours would represent more of a prominent battle prowess. And then there are ones of us that aren't like you two, or like your friend Knackle here, as he looks at Blue. A dedicated follower who just wishes to spread the words of your religion, to be able to help those that you deem that need it, whether they're good or bad, doesn't matter. You carry it more in a aura sort of way. Almost like it affects your personality. And no matter where you go, you carry those aspects with you. Just like I did for a bit. But thanks to you, I don't carry that. I don't have that demon on my shoulder anymore. But that being said, though, more than likely Vector and his mistress, they probably have always been aware of your aspects with you. And because of that, they influence a lot of the decisions that you make. It's your choice no matter what. But they could influence you. Push you one way or another depending on the decisions you make. Ultimately, no one can control the humans to do what they want. If the gods could do that, then what reason would we have to have any free will? They need us to do things for them. You'd see a god sooner convince someone to do them a favor than to force them to do them a favor. Which, above board, especially for someone like Belwraith and Knackle, who both are clerics, that's 100% the truth. The gods can't make you do shit. Like, they are locked behind the divine gates, preventing them from being able to set foot in the material plane. There's nothing they can do to you. They could bother you, they could pester you, they can constantly send dreams and visions, but that's basically the worst they can do.
Hey,
Yeah,
do this
yeah.
thing.
Hey. But that aside, though, they can't force you to do anything. You have to willingly choose to do something. Whether that's out of glory, necessity, honor, fear, destruction, like that's ultimately a perceptive of humanity. Anybody can do anything, and that's why gods love humans. Because unlike them, you can be whatever you want to be, where they're limited to what they are. That's essentially the concept of creation in this world. The gods need you guys. Whether you choose to accept them or not, that's up to you, but they need you. And you just see Malden go, the thing is that Vector once followed a god. But he swore them out, became an oathbreaker. At least until he met the mistress. And that's when he took on a new oath. But the mistress has no symbol. Because she's not allowed out of her dread domain. So she's not allowed to have a symbol. Yet.
Do you think her leaving will spell the end of humanity, like
That's
the Oblivion would have?
that's hard to say. As far as I understand, she's not the god of destruction. She is not the god of oblivion like her father would be. Hard to say how exactly
Godfather.
hard to say how that familial connection is. But either way, she's not the god of destruction or oblivion. She is the goddess of demons. But gods typically have more than one domain that they rule over. Just no different than the Nine Hells. He's not just the ruler of devils, he's the ruler of manipulation and lies.
So-
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to pause game right now. 45 people? What the fuck?
What?
Hi guys.
I'm
Hi.
sorry? What?
Oh, I wasn't even watching.
I wasn't either. I was
Hi.
not paying
It
attention
wasn't
this
either.
entire
I
time.
just pulled it up.
Winter, you need to stop getting botted, dude.
I can't, I don't know how to stop it from happening. YouTube will clear it up. If they're bots, then
I don't know, man. This is crazy.
I mean the last one, I was about to say the last bot has over 20 hours of watch time, so I don't know what to tell you.
Bots would not do that.
Look, I joke about blotting you, but I can't. know how to do that shit.
Anyways,
You're not moving right along.
back.
I'm sorry that I was just like, I mean, I wonder if we've got that many people watching this. What the fuck?
Hi.
If they're the gods of demons, it could go one way or the other.
That's true.
They could actually tell the demon lords what to do, and it wouldn't be as much of chaos as it is now. Or, they could gain a hate for humanity since they have been cast and restrained.
I mean, truthfully,
But either way,
it's hard to say.
whatever we do, we still have to kill Vector, which will end up freeing them because he kind of motions his hand to the big fuck off portal.
I say, you take the demon you have, and for the rest of your life, have to worry about an infected portal that is probably going to grow over time, and swarm after swarm of demons who can't die will just keep coming back.
Yeah. Either way, we gotta take him out.
I say. That being said, Blue
Hi.
and Herma.
Oh,
Herma, if I remember correctly, Henrik has a sending stone to Blue, correct?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
Like a standard one, because of the fact that it's the only one that can speak between planes.
Right.
Henrik, it's time to make your roll.
Oh shit.
Because this,
That's happening now?
because this could change how this goes right now. Henrik, I need you to roll me an alchemy roll. The DC.
Can I
Better say the DC.
preemptively
Go ahead.
enhance ability myself?
Yes. The DC, you have to beat a 32.
Could I guidance myself as well for this?
Yeah, I will allow it.
Holy crap baskets.
Because if
Not
you
to be a not to be a bummer, but aren't those both concentration?
Ah, fuck you,
instead of enhance ability, you could do that spell that makes a bunch of little tools,
Sorry,
or
can I
have your
make-
homunculus servant.
That
would
We'll
you
just
be
go with
able
enhance
to
ability, I'm
use
not trying to-
that? Would you be able to use that sending stone to call Solaris in so that we can also buff?
well, he wouldn't be able to.
Would that be possible?
Well, with a standard sending stone, Henrik could contact someone like could contact Blue, who would probably have the other end of that sending stone. But a normal, like an Atharian sending stone, wouldn't work because those are two separate planes of existence.
No,
He was
we
saying
can
if
get in.
Henrik
Can
could
we
call
come
us
to
in to
buff?
support him.
I'd probably say not in this case. You guys have been
I
kind of
figured
bit.
as much. I had to throw it out. there.
Absolutely, I understand, but this is then something Henrik has been working on in his own time. And the thing is, depending on this success, gotta say potentially you guys might have some more allies coming in with you into the bottom of the abyss.
All right.
33.
33.
Henrik, it has been hard. It has been filled with some trials and some errors. But I say mostly at Karik and Filman's at their unfortunate side of things. But with this last round of working on essentially an antidote and a vaccine, you notice that Filman's black splotches have faded. And Karik, while being a little bit paler than he was before, the light is back in his eyes again. But I say, Henrik Bluethorn, you have solved how to cure the abyssal plague. It is hard, but with enough time, you could mass produce this, and you could save all of Atharia. But would you come in contact with everybody to let them know that you have accomplished your mission?
So this would be like the day, like right before they're about to go.
Yes, it would be. Because you needed to make sure that the antidote would stick. That it wasn't something that was only going to work temporarily, but it was going to be cleared out.
Blue, you gonna bring on your sending stone?
He instantly picks it up. Hey.
Blue, I figured it out. I created a cure.
Where's the nearest door?
But I say, you see Mary just like, whoa. You just see like her, she kind of puts the mace down. She looks at you and goes, don't yell. There's somebody recovering right here. The nearest door is over there. But as I say, there's a building that we've been using for a shed.
Don't you
Thank
sass
you.
my man.
I gotta yell. The cure's done. And he runs.
But I say, you say that and immediately like Mary kind of like perks up of going like, oh shit.
After he goes to the door, pops it on, heads inside.
Absolutely. You would find, would Henrik be like kind of like in his laboratory with Filman and Karik, or would he be like would he have moved Filman and Karik into like the main room to like kind of have them?
I imagine he's like in the room with Phil and Karik, taking like vitals and stuff.
Which you guys would see, like Filman has his like you see that Filman's like having his pulse checked, and like Henrik is just like hold still, and just like check like kind of like hitting his knee to make sure it's like how does that feel, and it's like feels like it hurts, and it's just like okay, it works, awesome. But Blue, you see Henrik checking their vitals and making sure they're good, but you see Karik and Filman, all of it is cleared out. They definitely still look a little worse for wear. They're not. You get the sense like, oh yeah, they're just getting over being sick, but they're not. But they feel refreshed. They seem rejuvenated, and they don't have that looming time limit. Your friends will not become demons.
Holy fuck. Hi.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
All right, you take that. I'm
it's
gonna start
good.
working on mass producing this shit. Yeah, it works.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Blue, it's good to see you. It's good to see you, son.
I'm mad at you.
What'd I do?
He kind of points. You tried to die on your own. You fuck.
Yeah, but never let that happen.
I mean, he has a point, and he's the doctor.
You tried to walk away, sit by yourself. You fucker.
I was trying to make sure that I didn't hurt anyone. We both knew how this was gonna go.
No, we didn't. You thought it was gonna go one way. I said go fuck yourself.
And well, here we are. I don't see what the problem here is here.
Much else I'm supposed to be doing instead of arguing.
All right.
We killed Tremalden.
No, that's good to hear.
We killed. All of the avatars are done.
Uh-huh,
We're going
Vector?
to face Vector.
Okay.
So what you're saying is that
Are
there's
you-
one more fight left to have.
There's one more fight.
You'll need any
Are you
like,
down for it?
You watch
any
his
items infused or
you watch his
I'll
film.
say that would be nice. My armor is probably gonna go out soon.
You watch as Philman stands up, and you see he has the Kubakiri on his back with his clawed hand that Henrik had created for him. Son, I couldn't be any more prepared for a fight.
I mean, you could as your armor magical.
You hush. But I'm more prepared for a fight than I could be.
I mean, answer the question, Phil.
But no, my armor is not enchanted. It's just blatant.
Cool, it's +2 now. He uses an infusion, make it a +2 set of armor.
All right. Correction. Now I couldn't be more prepared for a fight.
All right, and you Kark.
Kark just kind of looks, and you see him kind of like swish his stinger, which is his rapier that Henrik had made for him. I feel like I'm looking pretty good, but I only have
Is your armor
the
magical.
no.
Okay, it's +2 now.
You just see Super Saiyan Trunks. Whoa, what happened? But so you just see Kark going. Kark looks and goes, I think I'm prepared for a proper fight there, mate. What do you say?
You'll have fun. I still have nothing to fight with.
I think
Probably best you
Philman
try
kind
to
of
So,
mass produce it.
Philman just kind of pats
Also,
you on
Queen
the
of
back.
Chromatic Dragons kind of fucking hates my guts right now.
You see Philman kind of pat your back, Henrik. Son, I feel like your mission is probably even more important than what we're about to go do.
I mean, if tomato.
That is probably the most apt thing you could say.
We're
But
stopping demons from coming to the place. You're stopping demons from being created in the place. It's tomato.
either way,
Now go.
indeed. But you see Henrik, you watch as both Philman and Kark double team you in a massive hug.
I'll say it in Draconic. Vamonos.
About to say,
Fuck off.
Draconic is Spanish?
Yes.
I mean,
I thought Draconis was Japanese.
it's Japanese, but it's a halfling is Spanish.
That feels racist.
Dwarven is Russian. Oh, it is.
That I
Don't
can
worry.
get behind.
Like, I didn't make the rules. Listen,
You do, though.
it's true.
It's
I
your
do.
world.
You're right, I do. But I also
yeah,
do it.
Common is English.
I also do it because there is a content creator named Brachiozoid. He plays halflings like all the time, and he is from Mexico, and he made the rule that halflings are Spanish, and I'm like, all right then, it has been decided.
Common is English. Draconic is Japanese. Halfling is Spanish. Dwarven is Russian. Fucking Elvish is Italian.
What's Gnomish?
Gnomish is Italian. Elves are French.
Elves are
There
French.
you go. Those are French.
True.
Oui,
Giant,
motherfucker.
Je m'appelle Alosa. Voulez-vous français?
Giant's German.
Celestial is
No,
just
giant is
screaming.
Swedish.
Better say Swedish or
The Swedish
Norwegian.
people are fucking tall.
Yeah, Swedish or Norwegian, because giant culture is very heavy in the far north.
I would say Norwegian. And
I've always-
it goes without saying, Celestial is Latin for sure.
Yep.
Mm.
But I say specifically Infernal is, oh god, what is the name of that dead language? Shit.
Pig Latin.
Not Pig Latin. There's a name for it, and I just don't remember what it's called.
It'd be really funny if
It would be
Celestial was
very
Latin
funny
and
if that was the
Infernal
case.
was
No.
Pig Latin.
I can't remember what the name of that language is, but it's a dead language that, like, specifically has always been tied with darker elements of our history. I forget what it's called. I'll remember it at a random time, and I'll just type it in the D&D chat. What's up?
Evil
Because, like,
tongue.
technically, Latin is also a dead language.
It is a dead language, but it's a language that's still held to a high regard. Well, anyways, we're
Well,
getting
still
off
occasionally
the.
spoken.
Anyways.
I will say this though, giant in my world specifically is Norwegian. Better say because I speak whenever I speak as giants to my Thursday group, I'm speaking in Norwegian.
I was also gonna say
Poor
trolls.
guys.
Fully.
I know. Better say
Scandinavian.
considering the fact that jeg snakker engelsk og norsk, like I have been practicing, I can. Oh, by the way, people say. You
Anyways.
guys can't see the beautiful redhead behind me.
Oh, they can't. I'm visible
can't.
now.
Yes. They can't see you. Only I
She's
can
been
see.
on
you.
camera the whole time.
Abby.
Yeah,
Abby,
you're
you're
for
visible.
Collector's eyes only.
But that being said,
Well,
you see Philman and
we'll be
Karik.
back. We'll live.
You see Philman and Karik kind of roll their shoulders. Hopefully you guys didn't have too much fun without us.
I don't think anyone died.
Well, that's good. It's good to hear. I say, how's everyone?
So Garnet and Alosa are a thing now, like officially.
Well, it's about time.
He's
Gotta say,
gonna,
those two have
like-
been dancing around that for too long.
They,
Yeah, he's
Swear
gonna
to
give
God,
just
they
chatter
before.
leaving. They haven't fucked yet.
what?
They will.
I love the thought of Henrik being so dead serious all the time, but lo and behold, he's a gossip going like, go on. Like he just, but I say around, he's a guy around the water cooler going like, continue.
Look, they confessed in
Look,
front of
we
Alosa's
need to have
mother.
we need to have a study session later. Okay.
We'll talk later. We haven't gone to talk in a while.
Well, yeah, I've been kind of working my ass off. You've been kind of working your ass off. We were working our ass off. Hey, go work off your ass.
We've
some
been
more.
working our ass. We deserve a vacation. We're taking vacation after this.
Not yet. Go.
We're getting
Oh,
our
yeah, we
our
live.
goddamn beach episode.
I want a beach episode. Fuck. We leave.
Thorn whip.
Thornwood. Alrighty. As you guys exit, for the rest of you guys, behind Blue, you see Philman and Karik with no infection left.
It's about fucking time. Come here, Philman.
I
You
was
too,
saying-
Kark.
But I say, Garnan, I heard you and Alosa are a thing. Get in here.
Kinda, sorta, yeah. Might as well say that, sure.
But I
He's
say,
just gonna wrap them both in a bro hug.
oh, absolutely. But I say, Philman will match that with a matching strength. Karik gets squished between you, and he falls unconscious. It's the power of your guys' hug is too strong.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna take down the symbol and head up to Mary.
Absolutely. You see Mary is just still there, looking at from Alden, going like, "Did you finish your food? I still see food there. You better fucking finish."
You better make a happy plate, you son of a bitch.
But I say, if I don't see that being,
Actually, you're.
I'm gonna make you wish you stayed with the demons if you don't finish.
So glad that he's getting a taste of her now.
Yeah. You know how to use this. I'm going to hand this off to you. Just in case, in case it takes us a while to get back. He's going to hold out the dungeon to her.
She will take it from you. Are you sure about this?
no, but he is working on mass producing the cure. So it's best that he stay on this land.
That's fair. Do you want me to check in on him at some point?
You should probably give him some food, like actual food.
I think we can make that work. But I say, I'll make sure to. We'll send. I'll go in myself and drop off some food for him. But do you want me to go check in on him every other day to make sure that things are moving?
Yeah, just don't be too bearing.
No,
He likes his space.
I understand that. But I say I've met that Prince Charming a couple times. But I say, don't worry, he'll get used to me. They always do. Because I'm a
I
delight,
sure hope so.
and you know that, Blue.
You are a delight. You are a delight.
Isn't that right, from Alden? I'm a delight, and from Alden's like, oh yes, you're a delight, and she's just like, see.
Like he was coerced into saying that.
I'm sorry, Garnet. Are you saying I'm not a delight?
I would never say such a thing, Mary.
Thank you. I'm glad to see that you are still a gentleman, Garnan. You see her.
You are absolutely a delight. However, I do not believe he would hold up in court.
Oh no, I'm sure. But I'm. And from Alden kind of gives a look and goes, I'm aware, but that's okay. I've committed atrocities. I have to face them. And whatever happens, it happens, but I can at least say with my head held high that I chose this. And accept what happens.
Mary, before we go, you were able to show a love to his family. Maybe give him a chance to talk with them before, you know.
I think I can do that, yes.
I think they deserve the truth. Kind of looks at Famalden, don't you?
From Alden kind of gives a look and goes, because I am no longer an abyssal avatar, the illusion that they were under would have broken. They would know that I'm somewhere. Either I'm dead or I'm alive somewhere. But no matter what, at least they are set up for success. But I say, no robbery. I simply pushed people in the right direction to give them the work that they deserve. In other words, if you pry him on it, essentially he used his illusion magic to convince some merchants and everything to actually give his family work, rather than like them just always overlooking them.
Well, if the illusion fades, does his family no longer have work?
They would still have work because at that point they would have made connections with other merchants as well. It's no longer just the original merchants. Maybe they might lose.
They would
it
have actually shown, good work.
Exactly, and they would have had the time to be able to. Basically, the meme that we have nowadays, where it's just like, how am I supposed to get work? All I have, all I have is this degree. It's like we need someone with experience. But I say, how am I supposed to get experience if I can't get the job? But I say, then go do the work. But I can't, it's the joke of that. But basically, Formalden cut out the middleman and just got them to be able to work. He didn't change how they worked. He just simply gave them the opportunities.
Right. Understood.
Formalden's story is actually kind of sad.
Anything Yeah, we'll figure out later. Anything y'all want to do before we head out?
This is your last chance. Just Henrik in a prison. I'm stuck in this jail. I'm all up in here. I wish my boyfriend would see me. And then he kept... Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, I think Garnan's good. He's ready to go. He's done things he wanted.
Belrith?
I'm good to go.
Alright. Aegir.
We're good.
Okay. And Guelph, you are good?
I'm good.
Alright. The rest of your crew, the party nearly back together. Minus Henrik, but he's doing a good cause. What he's doing is for a good cause. As a Blue, you hold up the talisman.
Oh, I should probably.
Before I use this, he's going to pull out a bottle of Warrior's Fire.
Ooh.
How about
Thank
one
you.
more drink?
I'm gonna say Philman's just like, I could absolutely use a drink, thank you. Kark just kind of goes like, oh, after the strict diet that we had to be under for the strict diet we had to have for Henrik's experiments, I could use a drink. And you share the Warrior's Fire?
Yep.
Just a reminder for everybody, what does the Warrior's Fire do?
Advantage on initiative for
24
24
hour-
hours.
Alrighty.
Ah.
So, Blue,
Sorry. Probably should have let you say it.
you have the talisman. Do you wish to use it?
He just kind of holds it up, and he didn't give me an instruction.
As you do it,
shit.
you guys watch as a
Could I do one last thing?
Yeah.
Please.
Death word?
Yeah, just death word.
absolutely, and you guys, and where you guys end up next? You're at the bottom of the abyss. You'd imagine maybe it would be disastrous, natural disasters, maybe broken buildings everywhere. You find yourself on a singular path, almost like a stairway. Hi, Tommy. How's it going? Sorry, my son is like sniffing my arm and licking me. But
He means a cat, not an actual
Yeah, no,
child.
I was like, you have a son?
my cat, my second son, my other son, is Cooper, who's my dog downstairs. He's just vibing.
Yeah, it was just like a split second of.
Sorry.
What?
My bad. I should
Didn't
clarify.
you know Abby was pregnant again?
No.
No, he is more than a baby. Tommy is a
Yeah.
baby.
Death word, right?
He's a sweetheart. But yeah, just a heads up, guys. Probably best to be thinking about your prepared spells.
Do we
Yeah,
level
I
up?
did.
Obviously, yeah.
Do we get a boon?
But so you
Genuine
do.
question though, Boone.
I will be posting Boone. I will be posting Boone stuff this week.
Tommy,
Okay.
where are you going?
Should I prepare rage or action surge?
I think both. I think you should pack both of those.
think both, just in case, because you never know. You may need to action surge and rage at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, no, okay,
Yeah.
I understand. Listen there.
What do you do?
The problem is like, I'm running out of spells known. Spells prepared. I mean.
Look.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta get mad and hit a bitch more times than usual.
But
Yeah, I get that, but like, what do I do if
What
I
are
can't
you, a fucking abuser?
Yes.
Hell yeah, I am. That's what a barbarian is.
Yeah, you abuse the enemy. Or Alice, as Aegir has shown he can do.
Yeah, I did that the first
Several
time. I was here.
times.
That was really mean of him, actually. That was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I kicked your
Yeah.
ass.
It was crazy.
Do you want
because,
to do
yeah,
I get
you
a hero's
absolutely
feast,
did.
guys? Actually,
Oh yeah, that would have been.
Yeah,
Man, we're really bad at
I was-
preparing stuff. You know that?
we are really bad. We're awful. We're bad people.
was-
we're bad
I
players.
was
and we
thinking
should
of
have an
doing that.
intervention.
Guys, I think all of us need to have an intervention.
I was thinking of doing that the previous, but we were all separated, so I didn't.
We could do it now, provided Winter is willing.
you guys will have a bit. Because what you guys see. Allow me to describe something to you, and then we can have a bit of a conversation.
Okay.
you see is a pathway that kind of seems like a staircase going downwards. And what you see is this massive, multi-layered, like, temple at the bottom of the abyss. If you guys want to see, like, what it looks like, you guys could look up, like, the Yakujiji, which is a, like, temple, an ancient, like, Japanese temple.
You cannot expect me to know how to spell that.
Yakushi -JI. I posted in the
Someone-
chat.
Who would have guessed the dash, dude?
But like, imagine that in a much more massive size.
I'll post a picture real quick. 1 second.
Thank you.
I figure you mean like taller, not wider.
Yeah, taller, not wider.
Yeah.
I'd say similar to that.
Oh, we're getting married.
But yeah,
Oh, that's pretty.
but massive
It
in
is very
size.
pretty.
Wow, way to be stereotypical Japanese.
I'm
It's
sorry.
almost like it's a Japanese building.
Japanese
You would've
architecture
guessed.
exists. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy how
That's
that works out.
Japanese.
Japanese people exist.
Hey, look,
It's insane.
look. I say smart thing. I also say dumb thing. Fuck off.
A lot.
No,
When's this
no,
Often,
we're not gonna
even.
fuck off.
But as you
Yeah,
guys
there was that one time wanderer.
do you
Sorry.
guys,
Oh, yeah,
do you
that was-
guys
that's a
progress
good one.
forward?
No, I think we're gonna go back.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna turn around and go back through the door. Oh shit! It's
Yeah.
up there.
It's not there.
Okay, well, so what we can do, we can just go through. We can just go up.
Which blue. Once
Okay.
the talisman is used, it is gone.
Okay, so I actually like left the stove on. Can we like just climb through all the layers of the abyss?
We just gotta go all the way up. Don't worry, guys.
Just take an
Look, if
elevator and have elevator music playing the whole time.
Oh god, when we were playing Resident Evil 0. I'm about to say, not a conversation for right now. I'm about to say, but you guys, one step
Oh, we need
after
an
another,
elevator.
moving forward. You guys walk for what feels like an hour, like almost 2,
Sorry, CP Kitty.
as you find yourself at a massive, like, kind of like massive, like, stone floor. It doesn't look anything like elegant or beautiful. It just seems very kind of plain, kind of like a plateau, but it doesn't seem to have an end. And the only thing you see here is that massive tower. Now it's like being like right in front of it. It's at minimum a few hundred feet tall, probably larger than that, considering you could see it from quite a distance away. But there does seem to be a pair of doors. I will ask, would you guys push forward?
No, I think I'll walk forward instead.
Okay, sounds good. You walk forward and you just hit the door.
Yeah. I walk through it.
Absolutely. And there's like a gear-shaped hole in the door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, everybody, Philman just goes, see, you always like that, son. Oh,
I drink a lot of milk.
You guys push the door open. As you do, you see a massive, like, open floor plan. There's no decorations on the wall. It's just very plain. And in a way, there's a level of beauty and simplicity. And you see Vector looking the way he is. So I see you finally made it. I hope you're all prepared. As you see
Well
him,
enough.
like, kind of take a position, and he grabs the hilt of his blade. Are you ready?
If I'm honest, right? Can you tell us what the time dilation's like in here, man?
Truthfully, I don't know.
Fuck.
And you watch as he starts to pull the blade, and you watch as the room starts to warble and move. Then let us begin. And that's where we're gonna end the session for tonight.
Short session.
I was gonna ask if he was actually gonna give us time when he said, "Are we ready?"
And,
I was-
hey guys, I feel like we could use a long rest. You don't mind if we just chill out right here, right?
I'm both.
No,
like,
it wasn't a long
surprised-
rest.
I'm both surprised and not that we walk in and immediately it's a fight. I was half expecting a bit of a dungeon,
Oh.
but at the
No, he
same
told us.
time,
He
yeah,
told
I'm
us.
not surprised though,
He
and
d-
that's what.
He don't.
I mean, he said I could play a song for his mistress. I don't fucking know.
But he never said he
I
was going to be there for
gonna-
it.
True. That's gonna be sad. I think my first turn's gonna be me casting Wish to make a simulacrum of Bimp.
Conversation to be
That
had.
would be nice. Yeah. We are ending really early tonight.
Yeah, I
Or
apologize.
we could.
But the thing
there's
is
three
like,
really good
but the
options.
thing is we're gonna be getting into a pretty thick fight.
Yeah,
this-
like,
this
Well,
guy's gonna
we
take
could
the
always
entire
we could
session.
always do what we usually do. Like we could just do the
I'd
first
rather
round.
not.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
rather not.
Okay.
it's
fair
al-
enough.
it's almost 1 a.m. I'd rather take advantage of that. I will say this: if you guys,
I mean,
because
I
you
don't want to start the fight because then we're gonna have to break momentum partway through.
Yeah.
Mhm.
the
True.
thing
Yeah.
the thing is, I am going to give you guys this opportunity that because we kind of were more focused on the role play and everything. If there is something you guys want to be doing in the meantime, like if you wanted to do like Heroes Feast the night before, and all that stuff, I will allow it because you would have had the spell slots.
I say we go ahead and do that now.
You guys
Yeah.
want
Like
Yeah.
decide.
I was saying,
Blue would have had time to
Yeah.
get people together.
absolutely. Before you guys went in, you guys could have taken some time and Heroes Feasted. I say, and you would be able to give it to everyone.
Yeah. And that's how much temp HP, Tiny?
You get 13 maximum HP.
Yep.
13 maximum HP. Right. Okay.
13 out of
It's
10.
not
maximum
temp,
HP.
it's max.
You guys are immune to fear. You guys, but I say you guys are immune to poison.
You didn't say it, but I did make an assumption. I am assuming we gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't say it, but I felt like it was a safe assumption.
You guys, I kind of felt with the role play moment, you would know that you would have
We
gotten a long
slept.
rest.
Yeah.
We slept
we-
Yeah, but I
did
wasn't
sleep.
sure when I slept.
I even specifically
Multiple
said,
times. That took over
We-
2 days.
we
Oh, yeah.
also said that we were gonna meet back the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Wanderer. Pay
I
attention.
wasn't
We didn't mention.
traveling, though. Unless
Guys,
I got
okay.
We
teleported,
didn't
and
Guys,
I need
Guys,
an
for real, I think we need an
intervention.
intervention for
I need
Wanderer.
an
He's just an idiot.
intervention. Yeah, that's
He's
my
just
issue.
fucking-
I'm just
What do you mean you weren't traveling? You went to Padstow
Yeah,
to
no,
talk
I-
with
No, that's what I was saying. I was traveling. Like,
Yeah.
I would've...
But-
Maybe if I was lucky, I teleported there and back. I
Uh,
guess. I don't know. It doesn't
plus
matter.
Guys,
None of it
daylight
matters.
savings hasn't even hit yet.
Yep.
Oh my god,
gonna have
I'm
to
gonna get a
fuck
full
with-
6
I
hours
really
of sleep
hope I don't have
tonight.
to
Oh my
fucking
god.
adjust my clock.
Yeah.
I understand
I
this
hope
was
it
a,
does it on its own.
I understand this is a bit of a shorter session, but like this fight is going to be.
No,
it's
it
about to
makes
be a
sense.
big fight.
So, Winter.
Yep.
How do those sessions look now? How many do you think we've got left after today?
But I say about 1 to 5.
Okay. Still the same?
That's
Okay.
insane.
Depend-
1 to 5
depen-
We could
yeah,
end
depending on
next
how
session.
next week.
Realistically, probably not.
I mean, yeah.
don't
I
wanna
think that
end
only
now.
happens if we TPK.
It's really fucking funny.
The last boss, that's what you TPK. No.
That would be very
So-
fitting.
I think realistically maybe 2 sessions.
2 potential. I honestly feel like it's probably going to be like 3 sessions.
Yeah, I'm ballparking 3, and the third is
And-
an epilogue.
Yeah, the third is more than likely will be an epilogue.
God, don't say
like
that.
session wrap up, like
Yeah.
campaign wrap up.
Yeah. So basically, how I'm doing it, and you guys can fight me if you want to, but this is how I do it. Basically, we are going to do out the rest of the last couple of sessions. Whether you guys succeed or fail, that's ultimately the epilogue is ultimately going to be either we do we talk about a little bit of a wrap up thing, and then you guys get to tell me what the rest of what the next like 30 years of your guys' lives are. Like, you guys get to individually tell me what your characters did for the next 30 years.
Yeah.
But that's all. But, or flip side, it's me giving a eulogy of what happens after if you die.
Don't
That
even
would
say
be
that.
sucky.
Don't say that. Jesus.
Well, it's a real possibility.
Yeah, it's a
No,
possibility.
it's not. No fucking way.
You better knock
Uh-huh.
on wood right now, you little bitch.
If we
Like-
fail and campaign 2 is more Abyss, I think we just end and make a new world.
It wouldn't be more Abyss.
Agreed.
It wouldn't be more Abyss. It would be an aftermath of the Abyss. Which
Like,
honestly,
someone
even
has to
aftermath
step
of the-
up after us, right?
Yeah. I just don't want people to say that cleans
Actually, you
up
know
after
what?
a
We
mess.
still got-
I really don't want to be the person that cleans up after a mess.
the worst part
We
is
still got Dame in the back pocket. If we don't get him, Dame will solo.
Skullman.
I mean, Henrik's there.
yeah, and so is Skullman.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, that
Dame,
little trio of
Henrik,
fuck-ups.
and Darvis. They can quad.
and Zenmeave and
And
Zenmeave.
Zenmeave.
Yeah.
We can
yeah,
get Zenmeave.
I don't know who you're talking about, guys.
What?
I don't know.
The point being is like it, but the thing what's really would be sad is the fact that I would also be making a eulogy for the people that you guys have probably met in your travels that probably died,
Yeah.
which might include Kevlar, might include Mary, might include like dude, guys, it could kill the Barons and their assistants.
Or,
And would you want that?
we should do
Yes.
that stream.
There's one that alone would make dying in a TPK worth it.
But for stream
just might Regis.
for stream purposes, my guys, I hope you all have a wonderful night and tune in next week, which potentially could be the penultimate episode of campaign 1 of the Solaris.
But because the amount of watching is dropping,